Hey, Chris. We are live.
Last week you sat there quiet and didn't say anything.
Well, I didn't know because usually Shane starts it off for us. But anyway, here we are. We're live at the Den for this nationally televised game between the Rouxgaroux and the Salina Liberties. Or Salina.
Salina.
Something.
There's the Kansas team.
Yes.
And
Richard, my player of the game, takes the opening handoff up the middle, picks up about 5. Right off the bat, Shane, we returned a kick across
my name's Chris.
What did I say?
Shane.
Sorry, I'm used to having Shane next to me. Hey, Chris, we returned it past midfield, but we got a penalty and had to come back. But nice return on the opening kickoff.
Oh, yeah, great return. Sorry, guys, we're a few minutes late, but had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we are up and running. And our boy Larry Mouton at quarterback, and he is going to keep that one and get about, what'd you say, is that a first down?
No, he's going to be about a yard short.
About a yard short?
You know, we talked about this during the pregame, Chris. Moton had a great game, second half last week. He came in the second half, and I think he got at least 4 touchdowns last week. He accounted for 4 either running or passing. And we talked about this while we were on the air last week, that actually the team actually did well with him out there. They played better. They seemed like they were a little crisper. So, first real game without Taz.
And somebody has an air horn, and it is already driving me crazy. The Salina Liberty are going to bust that play up. That was a running play that went absolutely nowhere. Looks like it even lost about 3 yards. So that's going to set up a 4th and 5.
D2 got hit as soon as he got the handoff.
So this Salina Liberty team, Keith, they are a high-scoring team. And so if the Rouxgaroux are going to do well, they're going to need to score some points tonight.
Yeah, they scored a lot last week, but that was more of against an exhibition team. So it's going to – now, here's something I'm kind of surprised about, Shane. We came out and ran the ball 4 straight times, didn't try to throw the ball once during that setup. That was kind of strange.
And also that is now going to be a turnover on downs because that play, again, went absolutely nowhere.
That was – I don't understand that call. I mean, why you run the ball 4 straight times unless they – scouting report says that we don't know about, that maybe the Liberty aren't good at stopping the run. But in arena football, there's not a lot of room to begin with, so it's not like that you're going to have a huge hole blow open every time that you can run for 50 yards.
Yeah,
so.
The Salina Liberty, they are ranked number 4 in the NAL. Louisiana Rouxgaroux ranked number 7 in the NAL. I wonder if we're actually ranked number 6 because the Dallas Bulls are ranked number 6, and they got kicked out of the league last week.
That's true. There's no bull about that.
There's no bull about that. The Rouxgaroux secondary had that locked down, and Salina's quarterback just keeps it and gains about two or 3 on the play.
How many teams are in the league?
Well, there's 9 total, but since the Bulls got kicked out, now there's only 8. And I think that is going to affect this Rouxgaroux team because they were set to play the Dallas Bulls at least one more time.
Right. We talked about that when we played them. That was one more that we were going to play them on that. So the Liberty has come out themselves and run the ball 2 straight times. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1 for them.
Well, to be fair, I think the first play was a pass play that was just locked down.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you know, I will say the Rouxgaroux secondary has lived up to the hype all season, but their run defense has not been ideal.
Right. And we talked about this last week. What hurts them the most is special teams.
Yeah. I mean, they have played Pueblo, who is the number 2 ranked team in the NAL. They have played the Southwest Kansas City Storm, which is the number 1 ranked team in the NAL, and they were in both of those games. They only lost to Pueblo because they let Pueblo run 2 kickoffs back for a touchdown.
Right.
Special team. Southwest Kansas City Storm, they led in that game for the majority of the game before the defense wore out and Kansas City Storm came back and won. So this Rouxgaroux team has been in every single game.
And once again, here we are almost 5 minutes into this game, and we have not seen either quarterback throw the ball yet.
Yeah.
Which is very unusual. So they still running the ball themselves. Their running back, Tracy Brooks, he had some nice cuts on the play before this. I mean, he was jumping left, right, and he looked like he had left, right, and hit the X button, and he is pretty good at running back on here. We're gonna be offsides on this one.
So free play, and it is almost intercepted.
Picked off by my man, Levante Hall.
Yeah, Levante Hall was all over that. Keith, as we are winding down the season, we've got a couple games left of this season. The Rouxgaroux have got to win out. If they want any shot at making a run in the playoffs, they've got to win out. And so this is a must-win game tonight for Louisiana.
Well, sometimes when you have those must-win games, you play a little bit better. So hopefully that's going to be a situation tonight. You got a nationally televised game. You've got number 2 team in the league coming in, and you have to win out. I mean, sounds like to me that's a recipe for to get out there and prove to them who you are.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. And so this is going to set up a second and
about 3, yeah.
Yeah, about 3.
They are inside the 5. Let's call it the 4. So they can get a first down at the 1. And do you happen to have it pulled up on Facebook?
The
game?
I can.
Well, I was just wondering if we had anybody had any comments. Because one thing about this, you can always comment with me and Chris, and we will, talk to you. Oh, nice play. Way
Big
to go.
Play by number 17. For Louisiana Rouxgaroux, Ashton Henry.
That's not Ashton.
That is not Ashton.
I think that's 11.
Oh, 11.
James Petrie.
James Petrie. Yeah. Ashton Henry's a lot smaller than that guy.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Fun fact, Chris and I both learned something today that Ashton Henry went to Parkway High School.
Yes.
Did not know that. He did not play football at Parkway. He was on the soccer team.
And we do appreciate everybody watching with us here on Sobo Live.
Ball on the ground.
Selena Liberty, they're looking. He's scanning the field.
He's going to score, and he had.
Oh, no, he's not.
He didn't. I think he got in. Are they not going?
No.
Yeah, I thought he did. He scrambled, but there was nobody there. He got past the defensive back, and it was an easy touchdown after that. He got waylaid as soon as he hit the line, but I thought he got across it myself. Are they fixing to?
No, they gave him the touchdown.
Yeah. It's not 4th down. It's not 4th down. They're calling it 4th down on the PA, but it's not 4th down. He got in for the touchdown.
Anyways,
this kicker they have coming in, Gabriel Reed, kicked at Oklahoma State.
They have not given them the score on the official scoreboard either.
There they go. They got it up there now. Kick is up, and he misses
it.
Chris, that's something we've seen a lot this during this year.
Did they put the points on the official scoreboard up there?
Yes. Okay. See the 6 in blue? That blue kind of.
No, I was looking at the scoreboard on the arena screen that has the official NAL.
Is that on the far side over there?
No, up in the middle of the field. Up top.
Yeah. I see 6 up there. You can't see that 6?
No. They had a scoreboard at the bottom.
Oh,
it's not up there right this second.
I got not the physical scoreboard here in the arena. I got you. We got a little tug of war going on here. There's 2 guys versus Rue down there.
But for anybody who is logged in onto YouTube, thanks all 895,000 of you who are watching. We greatly do appreciate it.
It's amazing that almost 1 million people tune in weekly to hear you and I talk.
Yeah. You can turn up your YouTube, turn your TV onto Amazon Prime Video, and you can watch the actual game on Amazon Prime. But be sure to listen to us while you're watching. That is the best experience.
Yes.
Normally you would have to watch the NAL network, but tonight we are blessed here with Louisiana Rouxgaroux to have a nationally televised game. So you can, if you have Amazon Prime, log in and watch your Louisiana Rouxgaroux take on the Salinas Liberty. Just be sure to turn your TV down, turn your phone up, and listen to Sobo live.
And if you are listening to us and, they'll look at that, the football players come out and help the little kids beat Roux in the tug of war. That's one thing about these little games they have. The football team is always willing to get out there and help.
Yeah,
and that
absolutely.
was Levante Hall. And Levante Hall is always one of the first ones to go out there and help, it seems like. But if you are listening to the game, and Chris and I say this week in and week out, we are very biased. We are going to be all for the Rouxgaroux, and we are going to cheer for the Rouxgaroux, and we're going to yell at the referees for not doing what we want them to do for the Rouxgaroux. So if you're a Liberty fan and you're tuned in to us, I'm sorry.
Well, and like I said, the best game day experience that you could have right now for free $90
if
you have Amazon Prime, is to log in and watch the national broadcast. But turn your TV down, turn your cell phone up, and listen.
Which is funny, Chris. The free $90 is exactly what you and I are getting paid to do this too.
It is. We love Louisiana Rouxgaroux so much that we volunteer our precious time every Friday night.
Well, this is a Saturday
night.
But you know what? It seems like Wes gets here on a Friday night and starts trying to set things up.
Well, I remember when you and Shane first started doing your Sobo Live. It's Wes. Well, Wes was down on the sideline with a tablet filming games, walking around. Then he was like, man, what if I get those two guys on a sidewalk to come up? I came up and just hung out with y'all one Friday night and became a de facto spotter and just never left.
Wait. Let's clarify that. You left to go get nachos and did not come back for like 3 weeks.
That's true. Oh, there was a fumble
we recovered it back, I think. Did we? No, they got it.
I think Salinas got it. We're going to have
Nobody's
to see.
getting super excited, so I have no clue who recovered it.
But what I was getting at is that we started off just Friday nights, and now we've got basketball and Rouxgaroux. It's like this has become a year-long commitment.
Yes, it really has.
To sports here in South Bossier.
And to be honest with you, I will tell you exactly how this whole thing got started. Wes
wanted to hang out on Friday nights with his daughter?
I don't know about that. Wes was, Shane and I started the sidewalk, and we were on the sidewalk, and we were talking. And one night while we were doing a show, we said, hey, it would be pretty cool if we did a podcast while we were watching the football game. Shane goes, I know a guy. He makes a call or text right then and there while in the middle of our show. Ooh, that ball was batted down quickly. He texts Wes in the middle of our podcast. Wes like, yeah, we can make that happen. And that is exactly how that whole story went down. That's where it started. Wes was already doing kind of like sideline coverage, but you couldn't hear anything. It was just him.
So what's funny about that is I said yes.
Hold on a second. Can they hear you?
Yes.
Okay.
Having no idea how to do any of that.
Hey.
Previously, we were just filming with a phone or a tablet on the sideline. So.
And now $100,000 in equipment later.
I'll never financially recover from this. All right, I'm turning myself off.
I will tell you this, though.
Most expensive hobby Wes has ever gotten into.
It's kind of like the most expensive hobby that Keith Carter's into right now. To be honest with you, I wish we'd quit trying to run the ball up the middle. Can we not throw there for a while? And I would still be kind of biased. We have one of the best broadcasts of any high school team in the state of Louisiana, if I had to guess.
It's not one of the best. It is the best.
If you go and watch our graphics, watch what we do, we have instant replay. I think next year we're going to have the yard marker like a yellow line going across the field.
Don't promise them too much, Keith.
Well, I know.
We're still working on the technology.
Wes told me he was going to do that at the end of last year. So you just heard him. He just says yes. He doesn't care. He just says yes. Oh, poor referee just got crunched in between two people.
So that was a third down play where Mouton got about 5 on the play, so it's going to set down a fourth and 6.
This defense
Why
is
are we
tough.
getting around them?
This defense is tough. Chris is getting upset. He done thrown his head. Why, Chris?
This ticks me off every week.
I know. Chris is upset. He's throwing his headgear. And just so you know, and I'll say it real quick. It is 4th down, and they say get loud. That is what you do when the defense is on the field. So yeah, they telling everybody to get
5,
loud.
4, 3, 2.
And we're going to get a timeout.
God.
So yeah, Coach Blair could see that they were running out of time. He was pretty much like, "Hey, we got to get the timeout right there." But yeah, Chris, I know that's one of your biggest pet peeves.
It is, that and the fine roux thing. Like, can we leave that in 2026 and not bring it back next year in 27? Like, God.
But the only thing is, Chris, they have yet to ask you and I our input on what to do with the.
That's true.
With the entertainment.
That is true. That is true.
All right, so right now, once again, they're doing the in-house entertainment. Now, Chris, there's a pretty good – it's not a huge crowd tonight.
It's a decent crowd,
It's a decent crowd tonight. We talked about this before the game that we thought, oh, it's a little light. You and I were both sitting over there talking. It was like, it's a little light tonight. But
yeah, it's not as big as that first responders night that they had.
You don't think so?
I don't think it's as big as that night, but it's pretty close.
Man, we are just getting eaten alive.
Mouton is going to get sacked and lose about 12 on the play, so that's going to be a turnover on downs and put the Salinas Liberty in amazing field position at about the 16-yard line.
I mean, as soon as he gets the snap, he is getting eaten alive. But we talked about this. This is a very good team, and you need to play these very good teams. We played a team last week that was not
good.
They were still learning. I guess that's the best way to put it.
They were a developmental team.
Yes, and we stomped them. Now this week we're playing against a team that's probably got a lot of experience, been in the league a lot of time, and they had a lot of people show up for this game.
Yeah, they did. They have a whole section over here of Salinas Liberty folks. They're dancing, they're having fun.
Yeah.
And they've taken over section 122. There's not a seat left in section 122.
Matter of fact, and they seem like a nice, which goes to show you any player that I've seen associated with this league,
they've all been great.
Have all been great. Even the one who punched the fan that one night.
Me and him had a great time together down at the sideline. It's just unfortunate that he punched somebody.
And unfortunate that their team got kicked out of the league. But he was very much interacting with you, even when you made a joke with him about, hey, that fireman kicked the ball better than you did. He joked about it.
Yeah.
And today when you and I were doing our pregame show, one of the Liberty players had come out to let his family in the game, and he came by, and we were like, hey, man, you want to howl for us? And he came over and howled for us. He did. He had a good time. His name's number 25, Jordan Samanot. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
We just agreed we were going to call him Jordan.
We're just calling him Jordan. So, Jordan, number 25.
The Salinas Liberty, Keith, this season, they're completing 62% of their passes. They're rushing about 82 yards per game, which in an arena league
is a lot,
is a lot. And they got about 123 yards per receiver. They're averaging 407 offensive yards per game.
Wow.
So just to kind of give you an idea of the firepower that this team can put up. Now compare that to Louisiana Rouxgaroux, who's only completing 44% of their passes. They're rushing 63 yards per game, and they're putting up 390 offensive yards total. Wow. Now, I will say this. This is going to surprise you.
What's that?
What do you think the Rouxgaroux's field goal percentage is on the year?
100% because we haven't kicked a field goal.
67%.
2 or 3?
67% is the Louisiana Rouxgaroux's field goal percentage.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think Salinas Liberty's field goal percentage is?
Well, let's say we saw him miss the extra point a while ago. Let's go 42%.
14.
14?
It is possible to be worse at kicking than Rouxgaroux.
Wow.
And that is going to be another touchdown.
He's going to be close. Did he roll in?
Yeah, they're going to knock him short on the 1 yard line. So that's going to set up a 1st and goal for the Salina Liberty on the 1 yard line.
You know, Chris, after that first week, whenever we had like a 10% accuracy, if it was even that high on extra points and field goals, I'm shocked that we are 67%. They brought in.
Now I will say,
just Ashton Henry. He's done a really good job kicking.
The quarterback for Salina. What a play by Louisiana Rouxgaroux.
Yes.
That is going to be a loss of about 5 on the play. That's going to set up a 2nd and goal.
That was a heck of a play.
What
right there.
a play. So what I was getting ready to say is their quarterback has played all of the games so far. The one area, he has got solid numbers all the way across the board. But the one area where he struggles is interceptions. He's got 6 interceptions on the season through 5 games. So that's at least 1 interception per game.
Oh, he was so
wide open. And that is a touchdown for Salina.
So wide open. That touchdown by number 8, Lewandowski. What a name. From University of Wisconsin-Whitewater. He sounds like he's from Wisconsin, Lewandowski.
Yeah. Now, I will tell you this. Now, this is super interesting. I'm sitting over here stat nerding on
Yeah, you are. Yeah, I like that, though.
The Southwest Kansas Storm, they're averaging 81 rushing yards per game. That's Salina's averaging 82. They're averaging 143 yards per receiver, the exact same as Salina, and they are averaging 417 offensive yards per game. Salina's 470. So Salina statistically is the best team in this league. Their record just doesn't show it.
Right.
The one stat that they're not winning in is the scoreboard stat.
And obviously those, you said he throws a lot of interceptions, so that obviously makes a big difference when he does.
Trey Self, the starting quarterback for Southwest Kansas City Storm, he's only thrown 1 interception this season.
And how many did you say Lewandowski had? 6. So there's a big difference right there.
Big difference right there. So they're not turning the ball over as much.
So here we go. The extra point was good. So we're down 13-0 with 2:19 to go in the first quarter. We're going to go take a quick commercial break.
In South Beausier, community still matters, and that's exactly what you'll find at Bonvenu Bank. Right off Jimmy Davis Highway near the bridge, Bonvenu Bank offers personal service you can count on. Whether you're opening a checking account, financing a new home or vehicle, or growing your local business, their team is ready to help you move forward with confidence. Local decisions, local people, real relationships. Visit Bonvenu Bank in South Beausier today at 1600 Jimmy Davis Highway or call 318-747-7626 to get started. Bonvenu Bank, banking built around our community.
When you're away, your dog deserves more than just a kennel. At Red Rover in Beausier City, your pup gets a full day of fun, care, and attention from a team that treats every dog like family. From dog daycare and boarding to professional grooming and training, Red Rover gives your best friend a safe place to play, socialize, and relax. Located on Stockwell Road, our spacious facility is designed so your dog can stay active, happy, and cared for while you're away. Call Red Rover today at 318-741-3322. That's 318-741-3322. Red Rover, send your pup on over.
All right, here we are. We're back. They're doing the shirt cannon. And I will say this, Chris.
Yeah.
Your mother-in-law is over there trying to still catch a shirt after
she broke her finger last week.
Yeah, she broke her finger last week.
Well, while we were on this.
Matter of fact, there she is right there.
On the Johnson.
She's on the camera.
Johnson
Good job.
Furniture T-shirt.
That is perfect right there. She hears us talking about it, and she makes it work.
The Johnson's Furniture T-shirt cannon is going off. I do want to mention one player that's brand new to the Louisiana Rouxgaroux, number 0, Dejon Richard.
Yeah,
or Richard, depends on what part of I-10 you're from.
Yeah, we talked to his dad pregame, and his dad said it's Richard, but they call him Richard, but it's actually Richard is what he said.
So he is a rushing leader in the league. He is ranked number 4 in the league, averaging 206 rushing yards per game.
Where did he come from? Did we trade somebody?
So you ask why we're running the ball so much. Well, he came from the Dallas Bulls, by the way.
There we go.
So you ask why we're rushing the ball so much. We have a leading rusher in the league that we've signed to the team.
That makes sense.
Not only is he averaging 206 rushing yards per game, he also what's the other stat that I just saw?
Gets the ball after it bounces all the way down into the end zone, brings it back out to the 10.
I'm glad you mentioned D2 because that's the next player I was about to mention. He's ranked number 3 in the entire league in rushing touchdowns on the season.
Really?
So your Louisiana Rouxgaroux, they've got a little bit of firepower at that running back position that I don't think we've been giving them their flowers on.
No, we have not. I mean, you've opened up some stats that I didn't really know were there. Now, I will tell you this, Chris. We're on our 4th quarterback this year.
Yes.
That seems to have been the problem, a lot of the problem this year. We have not been consistent at quarterback. We thought we had us a quarterback that was going to make things better, and he did not produce like we expected, so the changes were made. And you and I talked about this week in and week out. This league, they make changes often.
Yeah.
If you don't produce, you're gone.
And I will tell you this: Louisiana Rouxgaroux has also had multiple players win Player of the Week. Last week, Travion Colbert won Special Teams Player of the Week.
Oh, Colbert's the one that returned it last week. That's right.
He returned one. He's been a solid wide receiver.
Speaking of Colbert, he makes the catch right there. Way to go, Colbert. He's talking about being ready.
Being ready.
He heard his name.
He heard his name getting called, and he was like, I'm in.
I
got you. Put me in, coach.
Put me in, coach. I got this.
Yeah, he has been a solid wide receiver for Louisiana Rouxgaroux this season. He is averaging 185 yards per game. Receiving.
Receiving. Wow. You know, matter of fact.
I'm sorry. He has 185. He's averaging 92 per game.
That's a lot.
He's averaging 92 per game.
A couple weeks ago, we were talking about letting people go down on the field. Ooh, that's our first down. Oh, there we go. Nice completion to Ridley.
That was a heck of a hit.
We got Calvin Ridley out here playing for us now. But no, a couple weeks ago they were letting people go down on the field after the game, and I asked this woman, I said, hey, if you come over and howl, you get to go down on the field after the game. She pulls up her shirt and says Colbert on the back. I said, I guess you get to go anyway if that's your son, so never mind.
Yeah.
But she was a good sport about it. Speaking of the league's leading rusher, he takes the ball up the middle and picks up about 4 on that, gets across midfield.
I will tell you something.
Yeah.
I will tell you something that's very interesting to me, Keith. Number 69, Chase Baker, our starting center, is not playing tonight.
He was on defense a while ago. He came in, was playing nose tackle a while ago.
Yeah, I noticed that, but he's not playing center tonight. Tonight we've got number 77, Kendrick Tutt, 330 pounds of fun.
Goodness gracious. Can we call him King Tut?
King Tut. He is our offensive lines that we've put out there tonight, we've got King Tut at 330 pounds. We've got number 72, Rodney Timmons, 375 pounds.
Wow.
And number 88, James Taylor, 340 pounds. And all 3 of these guys are at 6'1".
Yeah.
These are big boys.
They are some big boys out there.
So it's a little surprising that the Salinas defensive line has been able to bust through and that the holes haven't been there for D2 and for Richard that we probably are hoping for.
Right. Now, something I would like to see, and I don't know if they have it on your little stat sheet over there, how are the Liberty against the run?
Yeah, well, let's see. So you're asking for defensive snaps.
Yeah,
stats.
I want defensive stats.
Well, let me see what I can do for you, Keith.
All right.
I am all about giving the people what they want. And if that is what you want, I am here to please, and I am here to give it to you.
I appreciate that. Oh, today's Steve's birthday?
Well, happy birthday, Steve.
40. They're singing him happy birthday to the general manager here in the stadium. So guess that's what you missed out on. If you were here tonight, you'd be singing happy birthday to the general manager.
I will tell you, if there was a player to watch on the defensive side of the ball for the Salina Liberty, it is going to be number 15, Dion Coolin, and number 9, Darian Hungford.
They got some.
Hungford has 31 tackles on the season. Dion has 23 solo tackles on the season. And Hungford also with 2 sacks on the season.
They've got some mouthfuls for last names on that team. Hungerford.
But no, I do not have any
team stats
on how they are against the run.
They are dropping the men's athletic building out there. I can't say it because I don't want Wes to have to try to appeal something later. I can say the name of the song. Okay, they're doing the YMC in the A here and the people are really getting into it. Look, we got a lot of kids that see.
But see, this is what I've been talking about all season. Like this, those are the types of songs they need to play.
Yes, constantly.
In-house entertainment because people love it and dance to it.
And look, and they're showing them, and look how many kids over there are dancing to it.
And they're being real creative. Look at this. They have the QR code for the split the pot. So as people are watching themselves, they see that QR code popping up.
So on the QR code, do you just go in there and you donate some money and then you split it?
I think that's usually how split the pot.
Well, what I would read is it for Sun City?
Yeah.
And the reason I asked that, I didn't know if it was a certain amount or if you could donate whatever you wanted to.
It's $5 per ticket.
$5.
And you can buy as many tickets as you want.
Gotcha. Chris is fixing to buy us 100. Appreciate that, Chris. Oh, you got to go with that. Scramble, man. You had all kinds of room right there. They parted the Red Sea right there.
Yeah, but Mouton is going to get a first down.
Yeah, he does get one. He picks it up.
On that scramble.
Yeah, everybody dropped back in coverage, and there was an opening that I think Chris and I could have run through.
I don't know. Let's not get carried away, Keith.
Yeah.
If you see me running, that means somebody big is chasing me.
You know what we should do for season 2? We should put Chris in pads during one game and let them hit him against the wall.
I would love it.
While he's on the air.
I would love it.
Oh, it's going to be picked. Oh, my gosh. There we go. We're going to get some flags.
We're going to get a bunch of flags, pass interference. Looks like it's going to be against number 25.
Oh, that's our man. That's Jordan.
Number 25, yeah, Jordan is going to get the flag for the pass interference. He was all over number 10, Jordan Barton.
Well, we now know why Jordan from Liberty was on defense, because that ball went in his hands and he looked like he had never caught a football a day in his life.
It actually might be number 4 on Liberty. I think they officially gave it to Devon Blair Jr., 6'1", 210-pound cornerback from Angelo State.
That sounds like a prison.
Like Angola State?
Yeah, like Angola State. Well, where did you play? Angola State?
It might be, Keith. It might be. Who knows?
Playing another really good song on the.
So that is going to set Rouxgaroux up for a 1st and goal on the 3-yard line.
We really need to get a touchdown right here. We're down by 2
number
scores.
88. That is a big
I know.
guy.
That's a big guy right there. Takes a snap.
Larry has got some fans in the.
Was that to D2 or was that to Richard? It was to Richard.
Richard. That's going to be a gain of about 1.5.
There is no that that was 1st and goal. So sorry.
So that is going to be is now going to set up a 2nd and goal with about on the 2-yard line or 3-yard line. I can't see.
Our producer was wrong, but y'all can't hear him.
It is on the 2-yard line.
So that's right. Yes.
All right. So 2nd and goal on the 2-yard line.
Hey, we got D2 and Richard back there. Yeah, 2 receivers with 2 running backs. That's not something you see very often in this league.
and two of the best running backs in the league. And Richard's going to get the call, and they're going to stop him. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, though. So it's going to set up a 3rd and goal on the 2-yard line.
Now, last week you were telling me that they changed who made the play calls last week. Did they go back, or is it still?
Yeah, it looks like Coach Blair's calling the plays tonight. Last week it was offensive coordinator.
Looks like they're out there trying to draw like you do when you're playing at the house and you draw something on the ground. Like, here, I'm open. I'll be right here. That's what they're out there. They're talking about it. They still got 15 seconds left to go on the play clock, so got plenty of time. Oh, here we go. Moten keeps it. Oh, my gosh, he got leveled. I thought he was going in.
He got it. He got in. He got in.
What
Touchdown.
a way to fight.
Rouxgaroux. What a play.
They're not waiting. I say that. They might not be getting him in.
No, the side judge.
Oh, the other one on this side signaled
side.
it? I didn't see. I was watching the guy on the right-hand side. Moten got leveled, though.
And there is some extracurricular.
Yeah, he's over there. They was over there talking to him about it.
Well, he was wanting to get the ball back so he could give it to a fan because the defensive back thought he had recovered a fumble.
Gotcha.
And that is going to be the Larry Moten fan club down there, because I don't know if you heard them a second ago, but they're going, Larry,
yeah,
Larry.
Hey, when he first turned the corner, I thought he was going to score easy, and he got lit up about the 1-yard line, but he turned around and kept fighting and got in. He got in probably just an inch over the goal line, but that's all it takes. So Henry comes on for the extra point.
South Bossier's own.
And he shanks it.
And it is going to be
no good.
No good. It was a bad snap. It was a high snap for the holder.
There was a guy right there fixing a block, and he was really doing his best trying to avoid.
Casey Collins on Facebook says, I don't think PA guy knows football.
Who? Us or him?
I'm assuming they're going to – he's talking about the in-house, the 4th down, get loud.
We kind of question that too, and I hate to question anybody because I'm not by any means a professional. But, yeah, that just doesn't seem like it fits the narrative.
But we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
In South Bossier, community still matters. And that's exactly what you'll find at Bonvenu Bank. Right off Jimmy Davis Highway near the bridge, Bonvenu Bank offers personal service you can count on. Whether you're opening a checking account, financing a new home or vehicle, or growing your local business, their team is ready to help you move forward with confidence. Local decisions, local people, real relationships. Visit Bonvenu Bank in South Bossier today at 1600 Jimmy Davis Highway or call 318-747-7626 to get started. Bonvenu Bank, banking built around our community.
When you're away, your dog deserves more than just a kennel. At Red Rover in Bossier City, your pup gets a full day of fun, care, and attention from a team that treats every dog like family. From dog daycare and boarding to professional grooming and training, Red Rover gives your best friend a safe place to play, socialize, and relax. Located on Stockwell Road, our spacious facility is designed so your dog can stay active, happy, and cared for while you're away. Call Red Rover today at 318-741-3322. That's 318-741-3322. Red Rover. Send your pup on over.
Looking for top-notch asphalt and concrete paving in Northwest Louisiana? Look no further than Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, your trusted paving contractor since 1968. From driveways to parking lots, there's no project too large or small for Bowman's to handle. Ready to transform your property? Call 318-742-8100. Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, where experience meets innovation.
You know, we're back, y'all. Thank you so much. I was telling Chris, Levante Hall is always interacting with the crowd. He just ran all the way down here to the end, gave a high five to a kid, and then ran all the way back.
So real quick, Sliman Senior
Gosh,
Jackson.
dog it! Once again, we cannot stop somebody on a kickoff. Crazy.
Every week.
They returned it to the 10-yard line. Man.
Real quick, Sliman Sir Jackson. Not showing the game. No, tonight we are a companion-only broadcast, which means you listen to us, have fun, and talk about the game. But good news, tonight is a nationally broadcast game, so if you have Amazon Prime, you can log into your Amazon Prime account, and you can watch Louisiana Rouxgaroux. Just be sure to turn your TV down and turn your iPhone up and listen to the best broadcast in all of the land.
And hear me get upset whenever we do let them return a kick once again inside the 10.
So Salinas going to line up.
Salinas.
They're going to hand it up the middle, and that is going to be immediately stopped by the Rouxgaroux.
Tracy Brooks is met by the whole Rouxgaroux pack.
And Casey Collins did clarify while we were on commercial break, Keith. Yes, he was talking about the in-house PA guy.
Gotcha.
So he was not talking about us, thank goodness. We do our best, but.
And if any of y'all actually heard our first professional game last week, let us know how we did, because we've always done just Parkway, so we did actual broadcast the game last week because it wasn't an official NAL game, so we got to broadcast it Sobo live with the students from Parkway High School. Did the broadcast. We had kids everywhere filming. They were doing a great job. They were having fun. Shout out to K-Paul once again for doing that for us week in and week out. And I had a good time, Chris. You were down on the field, best seat in the house. Shane and I were up there at the tip top. My nose started bleeding up there. But other than that, had a great time.
Yeah.
And I really love doing it. I really wish that we were the broadcast team every week. I don't think Wes would be okay with that, because Wes is like, gosh, dog, you know how much work I put in last week? Wes does a phenomenal job, and I know Wes is wore out.
I will tell you this, Keith. My wife, who is the K-Paul teacher, she said the kids came back and they were just raving about how much fun they had, and there was like a line of people ready to volunteer for this week's game because they had so much fun working last week, and
that's great, because we've had some games where we didn't have any help.
Yeah, so next year, if we're a little bit more involved in the Rouxgaroux games like we were last week, we have plenty of interns that are going to be interested in helping us.
And they did a great job. They interacted with us, and they kept made jokes with us up there in the upper deck. It was fun. And they do a great job week in and week out for us with the Parkway games, too. Gosh, dog it. Had him stopped, and he's going to end up getting a touchdown.
Nope, they're going to mark him short.
He's going to be just short. Brooks gets down to inside the 1. They're on the far side from us over there. We can't really see too well from where we're at, because it
looks like it's going to be about the 1 yard line, maybe the 2 yard line.
They have us in the west end zone, and they're in the east end zone right now.
So it is going to be big first and goal for Salinas, and that's it. That is a touchdown. Yeah. Touchdown, Salinas.
And all that comes from us giving up a kick that got them inside the 10 to start with. I'm curious to how long the Liberty have been together. I wish I knew how long their team's been together, because that's one thing.
So in 2016, Keith, I'm glad you asked that question, because I do have the answer for you. In 2016, they started in the Champions Indoor Football League. So they've been around for about 10 years now before finally coming over to the NAL.
And I think that's one thing that maybe you and I, and maybe even some of the fans, we forget. This is the first year for the Rouxgaroux, and we expected a lot in the first year. We're playing against a team that's been around for 10 years. They've had a chance to get good players year in and year out, players who probably come back to them year in and year out because
Sure.
they know the system, they do well, and so we have to remember that. And
We do.
We get frustrated. You and I are fans, and we get frustrated. We're like, man, we want to do it, but we're playing against an experienced team. We're basically an expansion team this year.
Right.
So,
yeah, I mean, there's a lot to be said about that. And look, this is a tough league to play in, but especially at this point, right here at the end of the season, because now the NFL draft is over, and these NFL teams are filling out rosters as they get ready to go into OTAs and off-season workouts and eventually training camp. And you got a lot of players going in and out. That's the one unique thing about this league is you might have one person this week, but he may get called to the Canadian League or the European League or the Japan League, and they're gone.
yeah, and that's what we talked about in previous weeks. That's what these guys are hoping for.
Yes.
They're wanting to get film where somebody picks them up and says, hey, I'd like for you to come spend the summer at an NFL camp. You know?
Yeah.
Because NFL camps need bodies to get through camp. Some of them know they're not going to make it. But you know what? They get to go be on the NFL roster for, is that D2 that got it?
Nasty kick by Salinas. Nice, nasty little squib kick, but
Yeah,
gave it to D2 who.
D2 picked it up. It looked like a ground ball up the middle. D2 scooped it up.
Well, and, Keith, in our coaches show in week 1, we were talking to Coach Cam, and he went into detail about, yes, NFL is like the mecca. That's where everybody's trying to get to. But just to get to the Canadian League, the European League, and the Japan League, like that's a big deal for these players too, because that comes with big paychecks,
right?
As well. And so, there's just a lot of good talent that comes through this league.
Yeah, and these guys are, because you and I talked about it, why would they put themselves through the abuse of this? But it's because they want to keep playing. They love playing football. They're trying to get to the next league. Like you said, if they get to the Japan League or something like that, that's still a great
Oh, man, what a play, though. I like the play. Larry Mooten had a great play. He was going to number 4 for Louisiana Rouxgaroux, Rashad Ridley. But it got tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Almost picked off, but it was.
It was a good play call. It just was not executed well. So that is going to set up as at a 3rd and 10.
So Chris and I laugh every time we hear it, which they're doing a really good job of howling tonight. There's a lot of people howling in here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Chris, I know we say the crowd's not that big. You say it's smaller than the first responders one. Nice play.
Big play to number 3, Trevon Colbert.
Colbert with the nice catch out there, right at the first down line.
I don't know if they're going to give it to him or if he's going to be just short. Looks like he's going to be just a yard short, so it's going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, a nice little out route by Colbert right there, and Moten hit him. Perfect.
I imagine D2 or Richard is going to get this handoff.
Yeah. Well, D2's in the backfield, so it won't be Richard.
Nope. Richard.
Richard is back there. D2's not in the backfield. I'm sorry.
Although I could see Larry Mooten keeping it too. Nope, it's going to go to Richard, and there's the first down.
He gets around the outside. He gets the first down inside the 15, and we got a flag on the play.
It looks like it's going to be holding against number 72 for Louisiana Rouxgaroux, Rodney Timmons, the big 375-pound offensive lineman. So that is going to back us up.
Looked like Kyle Jarvis got a little injured on the play for the Libya right there. He comes out of the game for a split second. Looked like he maybe had a stinger or something in his arm where he was kind of shaking it there. From my professional opinion, that it would look like a stinger.
Of course.
So my professional opinion means nothing because I have no clue. So that backs us up 10 and brings up a 3rd and 11 now. We had picked up the first down and got a holding penalty called on us right there. So I guess Richard is the first one we've signed from the Bulls. I kind of wondered if we would sign a couple other ones from the Bulls when I heard they were getting taken out of the league.
Oh, I don't know if you saw it, Keith, but when the Bulls got suspended, the NAL posted it on their social media page.
Yeah.
And the kicker, who I was having so much fun with, who also punched a fan, said, "So does that mean my suspension is lifted?"
That was a great comment by him. Yeah, so is my suspension lifted now that there's no longer a team for us?
Yeah. It was posted as a comment on the official NAL social media page.
Yeah, I believe that was his way of maybe making a joke or giving a little finger to the commish on that one. I don't know what.
So
but,
Richard with a good gain of about 5 on the play, going to set up a 4th and 5. They've got some high motion receivers ready to go. Colbert, one of them.
Oh, we're going to have a. Hopefully, it's an offsides on them
gosh.
because they just waylaid our center. They never blew the whistle.
They never blew the whistle.
But the ball, to me, got knocked loose whenever our center got hit, not whenever he didn't snap the ball.
It's going to be, I think we were offsides. It's going to be one. I think it's going to be offsetting penalties. We were offsides for sure. Our high motion receivers crossed the line of scrimmage before the ball was snapped.
Yeah, that whole play just did not seem to work well. It was some people messed up all the way around, to be honest with you.
So we're going to see the refs are looking at it, but yeah, it was a nasty play all the way around.
Now, if you remember going back to earlier, we had a first down, and this right here kind of got a holding. We're still trying to recover from that. So,
wow! So they just called a offsides on the defense, nothing on the offense. So a 5-yard penalty, which is going to be an automatic first down for Louisiana Rouxgaroux. What a turn of events!
Yeah, that was. Hey, I'm going to say something, and I'm probably fixing to get the what do you call that? The jinx when I say this.
Mm-hmm.
This is a nationally televised game, and this is the fastest first half we've had since we've been doing this.
Yeah, you just ruined that, Keith.
I mean, we're not even going in an hour, and we got 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. So go ahead.
I couldn't tell who that was. Was that D2 or Richard with the handoff?
Let's see when they get everybody piles off of him.
Richard. They're leaning on him heavy tonight.
I would too if he's leading the league in the. Look at the kids jumping around and bouncing and dancing. I really love seeing that right there.
I do too. I
really feel like this is the first week I've really seen the kids getting up
and getting into it.
Yes.
But I don't know. The more I sit here and look into this crowd, Keith, maybe you're right. Maybe this is bigger than the first responders night. It's close. I would imagine the attendance numbers are going to be very, very close.
Yeah, and I think that first, when we were talking about it, the first responders, everybody was sitting on one side. So it looked like there was more because everybody was on one side, but they got them more spread out. Oh, what a hole. Come on, you should get in.
Larry Mooten with another touchdown. No, they're going to mark him short.
Well, we're going to call the guy an idiot, but Moten kind of spun around, and the ball was behind him a little bit when he went down. So even though every other part of his body was across the end zone, the football was not. Yes.
Oh, wow. This might be the loudest I've ever heard this arena get.
Yeah, they got a little fired up on that one. I love seeing that.
So just short, Louisiana Rouxgaroux on the 1-yard line, and this crowd is loud. Holy heck.
They're letting them hear it.
They are letting them hear it. Richard in the backfield. Colbert in motion.
He gets in that
Larry
time.
Mooten is going to keep it, and he is going to spin out. That is going to be a great play design by the Louisiana Rouxgaroux.
Richard kind of came up and hit him from behind. I think Richard hit him harder than any defensive player did, knock him in the end zone. Poor Moton. We have called him 400 different names. We don't know exactly how to pronounce his name, but we've called him every different name in the book. So he scored, though. I'm going to call him Moton, M-O-T-O-N. But I really don't know, Chris. Do you? I think Chris is gone. I've lost Chris.
All right, I was just listening to the referee, Keith.
Oh, you see, you look at you being all professional and everything. Listen to what the referee has to say. We just go with it. What'd they say?
Oh, they were just telling the clock operator to start the clock on his whistle.
Ah, gotcha. Look at him whining. Got a nice little form when he winds the clock. All right, here we go.
South Bossier zone. It's up, and it is
Missed
no
it again.
good.
Man, he's 0 for 2 tonight. Ever since we said he's from South Bossier, he's been 0 for 2. All right, so he is not from South Bossier anymore.
He is.
Yeah, I noticed during halftime he was kicking them from midfield and nailing them. We got here for the extra point, and nada.
Yeah.
I guess it makes a difference when you have all those 300-pound guys running at you.
Yeah, I think that usually has something to do with it. But, real quick, we probably should we didn't do a great job in our pregame show, so we probably should give a shout-out to some of our sponsors that make all this happen week in and week out. Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, Red Rover, Bonvenu Bank, 318 Real Estate, Hot Hitters, Lionheart Moving.
Good job, Chris. Chris does such a good job of that.
I try.
We missed our kicker, missed another one, but that was the kid they brought out of the stands. He's 0 for 2. He's got one more shot. The first one was low. Second one was a little wide left. Here he goes, his third kick.
They ought to let me do this. I can nail it.
Chris told us the other day, we did not know this, and it's good!
All right, put a uniform on, kid.
Chris told us the other day he kicked in high school. The kicker got hurt, and they called Chris.
It'd be like that sometimes.
And they are like, Chris, we need you. And Chris came out of the stands, threw on a jersey, and kicked for the Captain Shreve Gators when they needed him.
It'd be like that. It's almost like Gavington.
Yeah. If
but I didn't go to the moon.
Yeah, well, you know what? If you'd have had somebody said Smith to the moon, you might be kicked in college.
Speaking of, what do you think the moon is tonight?
I don't know. What is? I can't see the moon in here. It's a full moon in here for sure.
Thank you. That was the correct answer.
What's the correct answer?
It's a full moon, Keith. It's literally painted on the field. It is literally painted on the field.
That's a moon on the field?
Yes, sir.
I thought it was a big grandma cookie down there.
All right, Keith.
I was like, after the game, I'm going to get that grandma cookie off the field. But that is the moon, full moon. I wonder why they stopped. They only have half the moon with the craters. Why did they not put?
I'm not an artistic person, Keith, so I couldn't really answer that for you.
Well, and if you're joining, and if you haven't ever been to the Rouxgaroux game, they have a red field, and it's cool.
Is it?
I like it.
I like it too. It's grown on me. I don't think I was crazy about it week one, but it has kind of grown on me.
Right. They're playing a song here that I would really like to sing to, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to, but I would really like, because this was my jam back in the
the producer's
late 80s,
already going to have
90s.
800 warnings that he's going to have to.
That's the best kickoff right there we could have done. Kicked it in the stands, and the teenager had it and lost it.
He just stole it from the staff.
So where did it go?
Right beneath the D1 sign.
And if you don't know, if you're here and you catch a ball, you get to keep it. So
you do, and Larry has now thrown 3 balls into the stands. So
I will say this. I almost prefer them kick it out of bounds because they get the ball on the 20 opposed to the 10 like last time. So, I mean, this is the best field position we've had in several weeks on kickoff, and we kicked it out of bounds. Heck, he kicked it up in the second level, to be honest with you. All right, here we go. Low snap. Lewandowski looks to his left, and he completes it.
He does. So that is going to be good for a first down, it looks like.
Yeah, it'll look like he got enough for the first.
Yep, so it's going to be a first down
That was a little too easy right there. He was pretty open.
You know, it'd be nice if the Rouxgaroux could get a big stop here and go in, because Salina Liberty is going to get the ball after halftime.
Right.
So it'd be real nice if we could get a stop and get just a little bit closer to tying this thing up going into halftime.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. We have not stopped the Liberty.
We have not.
Any tonight. Okay.
They have scored on each drive.
And they stopped us for the first drive, and that's it?
No, 2 drives.
They stopped us for 2 drives. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the difference. If we score on both of those drives, we have the lead right now.
That's true. That's right. We got the kickoff.
Yeah. So definitely need to get a stop here if we can. It's going to bring a second and short. They're going to hand it off.
Man, they are opening up some holes for their running backs.
They are, and that is going to be close. Maybe just barely short, so 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1, 3rd and
inches.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be about as close as you can get to a first down.
Actually, I think they might be getting him the first down because they're pulling the chains out. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
First and goal.
First and goal.
Little pitch to the running back. He hit that. I thought there was a hold coming up on their left tackle, but he hit that corner quick. I believe that was Kayvon Samuels, I think. He was quick to that little outside, but I think there's going to be a holding on their left tackle.
Holding on, the Salina, which is going to be a 10-yard penalty.
The referee threw that from the stands. I think he was on his way to the concession stand, and he chunked it from the stands because it was so obvious of a hold.
He may have been going to get him some Roux nachos.
Yes, and if you are
I kind of want to go get some Roux nachos. I'm not going to lie.
Not going to lie, are you? Glad you're not going to lie, Chris.
They're good.
So it brings up first and goal from the 20, and we got the 1-minute warning at the 59-second mark.
They can never.
They can't ever get that right now. But they always reset it to 1 minute.
Clock operator has one job, and that's to stop the clock at 1 minute.
And he has missed it every week.
All right, we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be back.
In South Bossier, community still matters. And that's exactly what you'll find at Bonvenu Bank. Right off Jimmy Davis Highway near the bridge, Bonvenu Bank offers personal service you can count on. Whether you're opening a checking account, financing a new home or vehicle, or growing your local business, their team is ready to help you move forward with confidence. Local decisions, local people, real relationships. Visit Bonvenu Bank in South Bossier today at 1600 Jimmy Davis Highway or call 318-747-7626 to get started. Bonvenu Bank, banking built around our community.
When you're away, your dog deserves more than just a kennel. At Red Rover in Bossier City, your pup gets a full day of fun, care, and attention from a team that treats every dog like family. From dog daycare and boarding to professional grooming and training, Red Rover gives your best friend a safe place to play, socialize, and relax. Located on Stockwell Road, our spacious facility is designed so your dog can stay active, happy, and cared for while you're away. Call Red Rover today at 318-741-3322. That's 318-741-3322. Red Rover, send your pup on over.
Looking for top-notch asphalt and concrete paving in Northwest Louisiana? Look no further than Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, your trusted paving contractor since 1968. From driveways to parking lots, there's no project too large or small for Bowman's to handle. Ready to transform your property? Call 318-742-8100. Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, where experience meets innovation, and your paving needs become our priority.
And we are back in the den. Here we go, 2nd and goal coming up from the 20-yard line. We just had our own version of the Kentucky Derby in here. It was a minute to win it. They had to run around the field 4 times, and I think they had
Did Renegade win? Because he didn't win earlier in the Kentucky Derby.
whichever one you bet on this time didn't win again.
Okay.
So you – yeah.
Hey, I do got to tell you something cool, Keith, though.
What's that?
On YouTube, we have someone in BX4E9J990.
I don't know who that is.
I
but
think that is just a generic. YouTube gave them a username, but it said, "Okay, gotcha." And y'all done a great job last week broadcasting, and I want y'all to be the broadcasting team every week.
You know what? That guy is now my new favorite person on YouTube.
We just Venmo'd him as $100.
Yes.
But thank you for putting that up there so the Rouxgaroux management can see how great everybody loved.
That's right. It was
the Sobo Live broadcast.
Which, by the way, that was offsides on us. So. Wes already sent it to the general manager. He's letting them know.
Oh,
all right.
Big catch by number 8 on the Salinas. That cannot be.
No, it's
Evan
number
Lewin.
6, Kayvon Samuels.
Okay, number 6. I don't have my glasses on, so it's hard for me to see.
Yeah, 8 is the quarterback, Lewandowski.
But
so it'll bring up 3rd and goal from about the 6, maybe 7.
Yeah, but that was a big catch when they needed it from after that holding penalty.
Another
Lewandowski pitched it to him, and he is going to get blocked into the hockey walls.
I think he got inside the 5, so it'll be 4th and goal from the 4. They like that little toss left right there. They've run that quite a few times and scored on it a couple of times.
Is it 4th down or 3rd down?
It's 4th down, I do believe. I can't see the yard marker, but I'm pretty sure it's 4th down.
And Salinas just took a timeout, which is very peculiar.
Well, the clock was running. There's 23 seconds left. So now, if it is 3rd down, Chris, that would make more sense. So it might be 3rd. I can't see them. There's nowhere does it say it.
It is. It's 3rd down on the official clock there in the middle.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
That's what.
Actually, it says 2nd and goal up there. So
does it?
Yeah. So it might only be 2nd and goal. That really stinks if that's the case. Are they singing a song where a group of people went to a street in New York? No, that's not it. I thought that was Shane's favorite song there for just a split second.
Speaking of our buddy Shane, I see his Memorial Day weekend plans got canceled. He was supposed to go see Jelly Roll down in Baton Rouge.
Is that why you sent that text today?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Big
man!
touchdown.
Yeah, that was.
I
thought he threw it over everybody, and that number 7 came out of nowhere. John Williams.
Hey, I can appreciate a good catch when I see one, even though it's not a Rouxgaroux catch. That was pretty impressive.
And Chris, I'm just going to say something here because I think you and I are fans, and I think we make the comment that we always pull for the Rouxgarouxs and things like that, and it's like you're watching it with your friends. The difference in quarterback play is phenomenal between the Liberty and what we have.
Yeah, Larry's done a great job, but
this other guy's very cool and very sharp with his passes. So they kick it extra point good, 27-12 with 15 seconds to go in the first half. Now, a lot can happen in 15 seconds in arena football.
Yeah, I mean, if we could run this back, that would be phenomenal.
And we did do that
last week. If Colbert could get his hands on it, or D2 or Richard. So I would look for that. Look for number 0, number 3, and number 2. See where they're lining up, and if you're the Salinas Liberty, you are probably not going to kick it in anywhere in those 3 players' directions.
So, and a couple weeks ago, there was 4 seconds left going halftime, and I was like, I think I'm good. Chris was like, yeah, you're good. Nothing can happen. And I left to go visit the facilities, and the other team scored while I was in the facilities.
And breaking news, number 3, number 2, and number 0, none are on the field. So
so I'm going to go out on a limb and say none of them are going to return one.
None of them are going to return it. That is the most.
Actually, Huglin is the one you got to watch out for. He's the one that returned one last week. Huglin, number 9. And they kick it. Oh, man. Bounced off, kept his body in front of it.
And we are going to have a long way to go in 17 seconds.
Tell who that was that recovered it. Was it? I almost think it was Hall, but that looks like he's too small to be Hall.
It looks like it was, from up here, it looks like it's Roderick Scott.
Yeah, Roderick Scott is the one who ended up picking up the ball and trying to.
We had a lot of defensive players out there playing special teams when we have dynamite running backs.
I'm going to say something here, and I'm just going to show my ignorance, and I know people don't realize that they probably think I'm the smartest guy they've ever heard on the air.
You are.
But Rashad Ridley went to South Dakota School of the Mines, okay?
Like mines, like the people with the.
That's what I've always thought it was South Dakota School of the Mimes, like they were in the box and they couldn't get out. But it's mines, M-I-N-E-S, like they're in a cave, like they're mining for something. But I always thought it was mimes. So there's the South Dakota School of the Mines. Do they have it down in the ground? Where is this place?
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Keith. We all think you're the smartest person in the frickin' room for saying that comment.
But did you know it was mines, or did y'all not think it was mimes?
I've never even heard of the school. So, Larry Mouton going deep.
Hey, nice catch by the guy right there in the first row. It came off of everybody, and he did not even hesitate. Did he really? He didn't keep it? Oh, no, he still got it. He got it in his hand. He made a nice catch. He didn't panic. He didn't do nothing. He just made a nice catch. Now, that's kind of a danger spot right there, Chris. Remember game 1, Rouxgaroux had a receiver go completely body into those seats right there.
Yeah.
And that guy has since no longer with us because he had to go back to his what do you want to call that? The state-run facility. So, but he made a phenomenal catch in that week.
Phenomenal one.
Phenomenal one.
So Rouxgaroux going to take a timeout here and think about this.
Hey, there's 4 seconds left on the clock. Can anything happen in the 4 seconds, or do I have time to go to the facilities?
I think you have time to go to the facilities. I mean, that was a great Hail Mary play.
Yeah.
Little bit too much hell on the Mary, but.
That was funny.
Was it?
Yeah. So
I'll be here all night.
This whole time, I kind of thought the Cypress Band was going to be in the middle of the field. They're actually going to perform from the beer garden area over there.
Keith,
what?
They have had every week they've had a band or somebody at halftime in the exact same spot. Not
really?
A single time have any of them been on the field.
Well, they need to be on the field. It would be a whole lot better if they were down on the field. Hey, matter of fact, the guy playing bass, Mark, he's in my Sunday school class. What's up, Mark?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Mark is I don't think Mark can hear you, Keith.
Well, he might be recording and watching it later.
I
will be sure to say, hey, something to him tomorrow in Sunday school, though.
Larry. God, you hear everybody screaming for Larry?
Good.
That's catchable.
Oh, man.
It was definitely catchable. So that is going to end the first half. Salina Liberty 27, Louisiana Rouxgaroux 12. We are going to take it to a quick commercial break and then the halftime show with your Cypress Baptist Church worship band. We'll see y'all in the second half.
In South Bossier, community still matters. And that's exactly what you'll find at Bonvenu Bank. Right off Jimmy Davis Highway near the bridge, Bonvenu Bank offers personal service you can count on. Whether you're opening a checking account, financing a new home or vehicle, or growing your local business, their team is ready to help you move forward with confidence. Local decisions, local people, real relationships. Visit Bonvenu Bank in South Bossier today at 1600 Jimmy Davis Highway or call 318-747-6600 7626 to get started. Bonvenu Bank. Banking built around our community.
When you're away, your dog deserves more than just a kennel. At Red Rover in Bossier City, your pup gets a full day of fun, care, and attention from a team that treats every dog like family. From dog daycare and boarding to professional grooming and training, Red Rover gives your best friend a safe place to play, socialize, and relax. Located on Stockwell Road, our spacious facility is designed so your dog can stay active, happy, and cared for while you're away. Call Red Rover today at 318-741-3322. That's 318-741-3322. Red Rover, send your pup on over.
Looking for top-notch asphalt and concrete paving in Northwest Louisiana? Look no further than Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, your trusted paving contractor since 1968. From driveways to parking lots, there's no project too large or small for Bowman's to handle. Ready to transform your property? Call 318-742-8100. Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, where experience meets innovation, and your paving needs become our priority.
In Northwest Louisiana, the biggest moments in local sports don't belong to big networks. They belong to the community. That's where Sobo Live comes in, broadcasting the games, the highlights, and the stories that matter most to our hometown teams. From Parkway Panthers to the Louisiana Rouxgaroux, if it matters to local fans, it's on Sobo Live. Friday nights, big plays, unforgettable moments. Sobo Live. Local sports, live coverage, real community. YouTube, Facebook. Watch live and subscribe today. Visit us on the web at sobo.live.
In South Bossier, community still matters, and that's exactly what you'll find at Bonvenu Bank. Right off Jimmy Davis Highway near the bridge, Bonvenu Bank offers personal service you can count on. Whether you're opening a checking account, financing a new home or vehicle, or growing your local business, their team is ready to help you move forward with confidence. Local decisions, local people, real relationships. Visit Bonvenu Bank in South Bossier today at 1600 Jimmy Davis Highway or call 318-747-7626 to get started. Bonvenu Bank, banking built around our community.
Please put your hands together one more time for Sun City Elementary. One more round of applause for Sun City Elementary.
In South Bossier, community still matters. And that's exactly what you'll find at Bonvenu Bank. Right off Jimmy Davis Highway near the bridge, Bonvenu Bank offers personal service you can count on. Whether you're opening a checking account, financing a new home or vehicle, or growing your local business, their team is ready to help you move forward with confidence. Local decisions, local people, real relationships. Visit Bonvenu Bank in South Bossier today at 1600 Jimmy Davis Highway or call 318-747-7626 to get started. Bonvenu Bank, banking built around our community.
When you're away, your dog deserves more than just a kennel. At Red Rover in Bossier City, your pup gets a full day of fun, care, and attention from a team that treats every dog like family. From dog daycare and boarding to professional grooming and training, Red Rover gives your best friend a safe place to play, socialize, and relax. Located on Stockwell Road, our spacious facility is designed so your dog can stay active, happy, and cared for while you're away. Call Red Rover today at 318-741-3322. That's 318-741-3322. Red Rover, send your pup on over.
Looking for top-notch asphalt and concrete paving in Northwest Louisiana? Look no further than Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, your trusted paving contractor since 1968. From driveways to parking lots, there's no project too large or small for Bowman's to handle. Ready to transform your property? Call 318-742-8100. Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, where experience meets innovation, and your paving needs become our priority.
Here we are to start the second half. Rouxgaroux will kick off, start second half. They're kicking from the west end zone to the east end zone. They're down 27-12. So we are ready for some second half kickoff. Great halftime show. We had the Cypress band performing. Cypress Baptist Church band performing at halftime. We also had the Sun City Stars
And they did
doing
great.
some cheers, and they were awesome, as usual. All right, here's the opening kickoff, kicked out to the goal line. And once again, another big hole, and they get across midfield. We have struggled with that all year long.
It doesn't take much.
So, Wes, are you on the air?
Yep.
Okay.
I got Chris' headset. As a matter of fact, I'm giving it back to Chris right now. Here you go.
So.
All right, sorry, I was actually doing my full-time job.
Yeah, I saw you out there talking to that's your part-time, full-time job,
my
right?
Part-time, full-time job. Yeah, I was talking to Tyler, general manager of Brookshire's Grocery Arena. He had a few things that he needed to run past me real quick. And so anyways, I apologize for the delay.
No big deal. I had it covered. Once again, though, with the kickoff, they took it past midfield. Man, he was wide open.
Yeah, you can't let a quarterback have that much time.
His passes are super crisp.
Yeah, he's got a good throw. Did we lose all our interns? Looks like it. I see the camera downstairs is unmanned. Wes is manning this one.
They said peace. Labor laws wouldn't allow them to work after 9 o'clock, so they split.
All right. Yes, we really need a big defensive play here.
Oh gosh, he's wide
open.
No, that was too easy. Too easy. Everybody's pointing at each other, trying to figure out who was supposed to be where. And that was way too easy. Chris, I think you and I could have completed that pass. That was.
I think I feel pretty good. Although I will tell you this. So Keith, the listeners may not know this, but me and you got to do one of the coolest things I think I've ever done.
Yes.
We got to go hang out at the LSU football practice facility and run around and play on their indoor football field that they practice on.
We were like kids out there.
And anyways, I picked up a football and tried to throw it, and it did not go well for me. It did.
You know, Chris, I was trying to throw the football, and I was having fun throwing it. My wife's like, you need to quit acting like a kid. But
official collegiate football is much larger than a football that you pick up from academy to throw around in the backyard.
Yeah, there's no doubt. You have to have some bigger hands to have that ball. Extra point is good, makes the score 34-12. But when we were getting ready to leave the facility, they were scared that you and I were going to steal the ball, and they were
were counting the balls.
They were like, we still have one ball out, and I had it in my hand, and then I threw it back over to the kicker who was out there kicking. And then they let us leave the facility. I was like, Chris, we're fixing to.
I got to show the producer this photo that I got inside of the coach's office at LSU. It's a nice little selfie. Oh, who is that in the background? Oh, that's Lane. That's Lane.
That was pretty lame, Chris. But that was right before Lane basically told all of us to get the
we got kicked out right
spot.
after that.
Yes.
We got kicked out right after that photo was taken. But it's okay. I am glad that I got it. I have not posted it to social media yet.
I will tell y'all this, and just so y'all know this, Chris was really upset. I had to console him because we were down in the lobby and Lane Kiffin came walking by, and Chris was not paying attention, and he walked right by our group. And Chris missed out on the opportunity to see him. And Chris was upset. He cried for about 10 or 15 minutes. But after that, you got a chance to see him in his office and get a quick picture, so that helped you out a lot.
When I missed him walking through the lobby, I'm sorry, I was drooling over the Billy Cannon Heisman Trophy. And so that was pretty cool. I don't think I'll ever have that experience again to look at and touch. I got to physically touch the Joe Burrow, the Billy Cannon, and the Jaden Daniels Heisman trophies.
Yes, that was the
coolest experience for someone who's a diehard LSU fan.
I'm not a diehard LSU fan like Chris, but it was a neat experience, you know, because how many times do you get to go see the Heisman Trophy, the national championship trophy?
How many Louisiana Tech Heisman trophies do they have?
Well, I don't like to talk about that. But I will say this.
Oh, good play by Louisiana Rouxgaroux.
Little fake pitch, and then
they look like they gave it to is that number 8?
That was Colbert. It was Colbert.
It was Colbert, number 3, and then Colbert faked it, and then they pitched it over to D2.
Picked up about 5 on the play.
Very creative play.
No, we have no Heismans. But I did tell my wife when we were walking through there, I was like, hey, we do have a Blitnikoff Award winner, and we also have a Ray Guy winner. So, you know, we have had a couple of trophies out over there. Matter of fact, I think we got the Ray Guy 2 years in a row. And the Blitnikoff was won by, matter of fact, a Shreveport native, Troy Edwards.
Number 10, Jordan Barton, with a little end-around gain of about 2 on the play. So that's going to set up a third and manageable, third and about 4.
Now, Chris, something I kind of feel like that with this Rouxgaroux team, I feel like they don't have the confidence to throw the ball. So they keep going back to the run.
Yeah.
I don't feel like they can be successful throwing the ball against this team.
Yeah, and look, this team, Mooten, those 2 Hail Marys that he threw at the end, they were both good balls.
Yeah.
I mean, wide receivers could have come down with them. Nice fake to D2 over to number 3, Colbert, and that is going to be well good for a first down. Looks like it's going to set up a 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now here's something that if you – I know y'all can't see the play, but if you're watching it and listening to us at the same time, he caught the ball. Ridley caught the ball, and when he did, he slammed into the wall. But nobody had touched him, so he was still fair game to keep on running. He gained another 4 or 5 yards after slamming into the wall, but nobody had touched him, so he was not out of bounds. There's no running out of bounds in this league.
Mr. Quentin Corey says, "What's up, fellas? Hope the game is fun. Hate I had to miss this one. Quentin, we sure do miss you here, but you can watch live on Amazon Prime. Just turn your TV down and turn your iPhone up and listen to the best voices that call the Louisiana.
Hey, that's something I've been noticing. I don't know, and I didn't notice it in the first half. I've noticed it on this drive. One of the guys who's in motion is D2. So D2 is at full speed, and he's coming across the middle ready for the handoff.
Yeah.
So D2 is going to be at full speed when he gets that handoff, when they do hand it off to him. D2's a big guy to have come running at you full speed. He's 6 foot 220, and him at full speed coming at you, that's going to be interesting if you decide to fill that hole that they open up for him.
Oh, for sure. Oh, there it is.
Touchdown.
Rouxgaroux. What a play. That was an amazing play.
You see, that they ran that one. Moten did a good job. He rolled to his left, hit Colbert in the corner. Nice little sidearm throw. Colbert with the catch and for the touchdown. Now here we go for the extra point. Colbert, as soon as he makes that catch, he has to go ready to hold for the extra point.
Yes, so it is our boy. It is Ashton Henry, South Bossier's own Parkway graduate.
Quit saying that. He's been over since we said he was a South Bossier Parkway guy.
I have faith in my boy Ashton Henry. You need to have the faith of a mustard seed.
Way to tie in the
faith and family.
Yes,
yeah.
And even the little worship song we had during halftime.
All right, Ashton, let's go. I got that faith of a mustard seed. Don't let me down. It's up, and it is no good.
0 for 3 since we said he's from South Bossier.
All right, Ashton.
We're moving him to North Bossier.
All right, Ashton is officially from North Bossier, and he can kick a ball if we say North Bossier.
That's right. He is.
That's about all the athletes in North Bossier are good for, kicking balls.
That's right. Obviously, he's an airline guy.
Obviously. All right.
So 8:05 to go, 34-18. Cut it to a 2-score game. But once again, we're going to have some type of stop.
All right, we got the owner of the Rouxgaroux on the field, and he got
a lot of people out there with him.
I don't know what we're doing. Got a lot of folks.
They didn't invite you and I out there.
They did not invite us out there.
Yeah, that's what they should do. That would make it really fun. They need to invite us out there.
They do. They think they're waving.
Are they taking a picture? Oh, man, we got the guys. Look at them. A couple of guys have taken their shirt off. That's what we're talking about. The teenagers have gotten excited. Shirts have come off.
They're waving their shirts in the air, waving them like they just don't care.
You were saying it, so that's better. Oh, it's Northwood's. They're talking about Northwood. little Northwood night is what it.
June 1st, a golf tournament. You want to play?
What are they having?
June 1st, a golf tournament.
You paying for it? Is it a best ball?
Yeah.
Okay. Because, Chris, I really suck at golf. I don't know if you see my latest TikTok video, but I tell everybody I suck. Hey, Chris, you just get me in
Wes
the...
will chip it forward. Even if it's with a driver, it'll just be a chip.
Have y'all played together?
I took Wes out and giving him golf lessons one day at a time.
Well, I have not been asked to go, but so.
What's funny about this, Wes, is this is about the third time he has mentioned that I have not invited him to play golf.
Yes, and he has still, after 3 little hints, has yet to still invite me. So.
I think Howard Technologies ought to take us to Chase and Aces to discuss what all we could do. Yes.
Anyway, so, Chris, are we still waiting looking for a fourth? Do we have a fourth? Have you found somebody, a ringer for us yet?
Yes.
Or did I get kicked off that team and I don't know it?
You got kicked off.
Oh,
Keith.
Wow. They weren't even going to tell me I got kicked off.
You got kicked off.
Man. Okay.
We can't talk about that golf tournament because the swimming pools are way more important.
Oh, okay. Well, we're just talking about you and I going to play golf at a certain facility and best ball and that's going to be way in the stands.
Oh.
Goodness gracious. Those kids are football players, and they missed it. They're upset. Ball kicked into section 118, and it bounced off about 3 youth football players over to some old woman over there who had a walker, and she makes the catch.
She did make the catch.
I keep getting nervous every time a kick goes over there because people lean over that rail.
And then they fall.
Yeah, I'm afraid they're going to fall, which, by the way.
Look at this. I was sitting here checking our Sobo Live comments and logged into Facebook, and the first person on my People You May Know, PGA golf legend Sam Burns.
Yeah, I don't think you know him.
We have 130 mutual friends.
Wow. Huh.
We're the same age, so it would make sense that we probably have run in the same circles.
Really? He's your age?
He's probably a little younger than me.
I thought he was still in his 20s. But
Keith, I'm not in my 40s yet. I'm still in my 30s.
Forgot.
Still in my 30s.
Yeah. Hey, but last week when I was up on the second level, having to do the game from up there, I will say that railing is a little low up there.
It's a little low.
You could very easily fall off that one up there. I got nervous a couple times. Ooh, I thought he got through the hole, but we snagged him going through.
We did. That's only going to be a gain of about 1. So it's going to set up a third and long, third and about 8.
What would you call those uniforms? Mustard colored?
They are, yes, mustard is probably an appropriate word.
Keontae Chavis is who one who made the tackle just then. Number 16, 268-pound linebacker.
Yeah, Rouxgaroux definitely needs – this is a big play. They definitely need a big stop right here and not to allow – and they almost had him.
Oh, he's going to get the first. Dang it, we had him stopped.
Had him stopped for a loss.
And he got through.
And he converted it to a first down. Goodness gracious. That's going to set up a 1st and 10 at about the 18-yard line.
Every Rouxgaroux had a shot at him, and the quarterback scrambled and got down and picked up the first down. I believe there was only 2 players on the Rouxgaroux's team who did not touch him on that run right there.
I'm curious about something, so I'm about to have us another stat here in a second.
All right. I like it when they were Chris being the stat man. Chris is all about the stats tonight.
All about the stats. Got to mix.
Ball on the ground.
Fumble. That is going to be a big loss of
Yes.
about 6. Loss of about 6 on the play.
Malik Allen is going to get credit for the sack. The ball. Look at this. He comes back with
snacks?
a bucket of popcorn and a pretzel.
Did you get me a pretzel?
Is that popcorn for us? You really bought it for us? Oh, look at that. I got a popcorn. Pick it off. There we go. What a catch.
What a interception
Yes.
by number 11, James Petrie.
James Petri Dish went up and stole it.
Did you Petrie Dish? Oh, please. And now Keith is crunching in our ear.
I can't complain. I can't. The producer brought. Hey, there's interception number 7 on the ear. What a catch! That is an unbelievable catch. He was diving.
And we're going to go to a quick commercial break, Keith. I know you're super excited about that catch.
In South Bossier, community still matters. And that's exactly what you'll find at Bonvenu Bank. Right off Jimmy Davis Highway near the bridge, Bonvenu Bank offers personal service you can count on. Whether you're opening a checking account, financing a new home or vehicle, or growing your local business, their team is ready to help you move forward with confidence. Local decisions, local people, real relationships. Visit Bonvenu Bank in South Bossier today at 1600 Jimmy Davis Highway or call 318-747-7626 to get started. Bonvenu Bank, banking built around our community.
When you're away, your dog deserves more than just a kennel. At Red Rover in Bossier City, your pup gets a full day of fun, care, and attention from a team that treats every dog like family. From dog daycare and boarding to professional grooming and training, Red Rover gives your best friend a safe place to play, socialize, and relax. Located on Stockwell Road, our spacious facility is designed so your dog can stay active, happy, and cared for while you're away. Call Red Rover today at 318-741-3322. That's 318-741-3322. Red Rover. Send your pup on over.
Looking for top-notch asphalt and concrete paving in Northwest Louisiana? Look no further than Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, your trusted paving contractor since 1968. From driveways to parking lots, there's no project too large or small for Bowman's to handle. Ready to transform your property? Call 318-742-8100. Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, where experience meets innovation, and your paving needs become our priority.
All right, and we're back, Keith.
He says we're going back 3, 2, 1, right when I put a mouthful of popcorn in my mouth.
All right, so I found the stat that I was looking for. It's not as impressive as I thought it might be. But I was curious how much rushing this quarterback has done this season. On the season, he has 136 rushing yards. He's averaging 27.2 yards per game.
Now, I wonder if his sacks go against him in his rushing.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, that's half the field per game, but.
And like I said, I wonder if his sacks go against him in his rushing.
They
so
do.
That hurts him a little bit right there. Oh, Richard had a full head of speed. Gets out past the 20, or is that the 10-yard line, up to the 11. Richard was on. I kind of like that play right there where they have the running backs in full motion like that and full speed when they take the handoff.
So to answer your question on the sacks hurting, it does. He has lost 15 yards thanks to sacks. He's been sacked 3 times this season. Been
Wow.
sacked twice tonight.
Wow.
So he doesn't get sacked that often.
So if you put it in NFL terms, he averages about 50 yards a game rushing.
Oh, nice little shovel pass.
To Richard. Richard's going to get the first down. That right there is the first time I've seen him really improvise real well. That worked out really good right there.
And, you know, that turnover was something this team desperately needed, because if we were going to just continue this back and forth, we were never going to have a chance to catch up. So big stop there. We've got to go down and get points here, though.
Yeah, we have 3:49 to go in the third quarter. We're down by 2 scores, 16. I believe we'll have to go for 2.
Yeah.
Hey, look at the teenagers are trying to get the wave going. That's what we've been trying to get all year long right there. And look at how great our camerawoman is. She jumped on that and shows them. Look at it right there. They're trying desperately to get their mags. Nobody's listening.
They're hollering at everybody. We're doing the wave. We're doing the wave.
Oh, come on, guys. Let them. We've been trying all year for them to get the wave going. It'd be more of a ripple in here, but still, we had a 2-person. Matter of fact, that's right.
Keith, you struggled to breathe just standing up to do that wave.
Did I? It was a lot of work. Hey, anybody around anywhere close to those teenagers, tell them to look up here and we'll help them get it going.
All right, big second down play here for Rouxgaroux. I like it. I'd like to see him go back to the pass game.
Across the middle, he's open.
Wide open, wide open.
I believe
he got it.
They went through the
Touchdown!
wall.
Touchdown, Rouxgaroux. Holy smokes. That has got to be the play of the season right there.
Makes the
what
catch. Goes
a passing catch.
Goes through the wall, and then I think he pulled a Bo Jackson after he did that. He just kept running up the tunnel.
All right, at this point, we've got half the stadium with their clothes off now.
This is the rowdiest crowd we've had this year.
I mean, look, there are kids. There's kids everywhere with their clothes off.
Faith and Family Night, the shirts have come off, and they're just waving them like they don't care.
It is pretty impressive.
Yeah. I mean, Chris and I have talked about wanting this much fun at a game all year. And
all right, North Bossier's own Ashton Henry.
I'm not sure why we're going to make it still a 2-score game here. Why not go for 2? Missed it again.
Yeah, they got a hand on that one.
Poor, Ashton, 0 for 4 tonight.
But you know what? He has been pretty rock solid since he's joined 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I would have gone for 2 there. Not that I'm questioning. Yes, I am. I'm questioning. We were down by 16. Why not go ahead and try to make it a 1-score game right there? So.
Yep, down by 10, 34-24. Minute 28 to go in the third quarter. The crowd is rowdy. The crowd is having fun. We now have more kids with their clothes off.
I'm telling you, the teenagers have now pulled their shirts off. They are shirtless. They're going crazy in there. We got kids
kids down on the field suites with their clothes. Look at the little 2-year-old down there.
Is he swinging his diaper bag? Looks like he's swinging his diaper bag.
Oh, my goodness. This is hilarious.
Those kids are in the beer garden, and they are going crazy down there.
And I tell you what, the one thing I will notice is even when these nights where we've had large crowds, the crowd isn't really thinning out.
No, normally at halftime we lose a lot of them. We did lose.
Section 110 where all the Sun City Stars were, we've lost that whole section.
Right, but other than that, we have not lost anybody else. Right. And yeah, Sun City girls have to go to sleep, and it is 9:30.
Right.
So that's not a big deal, but the rest of the crowd has stayed. Usually we have a max exodus at halftime. What are they throwing on the field? Are they throwing water bottles?
I don't know what they're throwing.
That's what I thought they were throwing was the little footballs, but I'm like you. It looks like they're throwing the trash.
Yeah.
Which you and I have talked about that. I wish they could come up with something kind of like the hockey team across town does. Whenever they score, they throw mud bugs. I would love for us to have something that you could buy and throw. It had to be something big that could be picked up pretty easy.
Yeah, because I mean, they do have time limits in this that they have to go by.
So even the opposing team is out there picking up. The bad part about what they have right here, because once they start throwing them back in the crowd continues to throw them back. So they have to not throw them back in the crowd once they do.
I tell you what, this has been the most fun game of the whole season. They need to capture whatever it is that they have going on tonight.
Whatever they've done tonight, they've done a good job of it. All right, let's see if we can do something so we don't have a big return again. Down by 10. Once again, everybody's running down here. Oh, they were set up on the wrong side. I got you. We were so excited we set up on the wrong side, kicking the wrong direction. Those teenagers down there, they are some fiery teenagers. I like their spirit. Need to have some more of them come to these games.
Only one home game left, but May 30th, be here in the Brookshire's Grocery Arena, final week of the season. We close out the season, and we hopefully we'll go on a little winning streak here, and we close out the season, get ready to go into the playoffs.
My goodness, once again, we kicked it to Section 1.
I think at this point, kicking.
Exactly, I will too.
Kicking. It seems intentional that they're kicking it to their favorite fan because they have not been able to stop the running back.
No. I would much rather give them the ball at the 20 than give it to them at our 20 or 15, 10, or 5. Y'all, I wish we could have showed that touchdown walk. I hate that we can't show replays. That catch was so awesome. Caught it, went through the wall into the Rouxgaroux bench for the touchdown. The doors came open, and they went straight in. Oh, there we go. Big time tackle by number 94. Raphael Turner comes in. They threw it like a little screen pass, and Turner said, "No, sir, I got this."
So that's going to be did they get back to the original line of scrimmage?
Yeah, they barely got back to the original line of scrimmage.
Setting up a 2nd and 10.
They gave him a good spot. He should have lost a half a yard on that.
And for a team who is losing by 10, their fans are having the most.
Ball's on the ground again. We got away from their. Oh,
big hit. I tell you what, the people sitting in that booth, the Northwood folks in that booth, they just got a show.
Yes, they did.
That's the best part if you come to this game and you're down in one of the field suites and have somebody crash into you.
Yeah, think about how fun it is when you're at a hockey game and someone slams into the wall. There's glass in front of you.
Yeah.
Here, there's nothing in front of you but the wall. This kid over here is standing up on the table, shirt off, standing on the wall.
You know, down here in the end zone, we have the cutest Rouxgaroux fan I've ever seen. She's like 5 years old.
Chris.
But
you cannot be talking about your kids on the air.
But she's absolutely beautiful. She looks just like her daddy.
Oh, gosh.
And she is ready. She is ready to watch a touchdown happen.
Poor girl. Looking just like her daddy?
Just like him.
Oh, gosh. I don't see her. Where's she at? Oh, she's on I see her in the curb now.
I left my Sobo Live patch down there with them.
Who's that with her?
Parkway student.
Oh.
She worked for us last week. She took the week off this week. All right, I just hear Keith like chomping down.
Oh, I thought we were on a commercial break.
No, we're not. There's a challenge flag that's been thrown. I don't know what we're challenging. We've been in a timeout for 20 minutes, it feels like, and then the challenge flag came out.
Well, it was the end of the third quarter going to the fourth quarter, so there was a natural break there. And during that time, they decided to throw a challenge flag, which I think maybe they're challenging that he crossed the line of scrimmage before he threw the ball, but I don't – that's the only thing I could figure out. That's right. Yeah, we have a camera right there ready to go for this. The poor guy that we asked to work for us about doing that has been pushed out with the camera. He's been replaced by AI.
No, he's down there.
I know, but we got a camera to do it now.
And my mother-in-law, who broke a finger last week with the T-shirt cannon, has got her hands up, and she is begging for another T-shirt.
She wants to break the other finger.
I'm really questioning this decision by her. Oh, and it landed right by her.
She's not running for it, though. She's like, oh, just in the same area. Oh, here comes another one close to her. They're firing them over there by her for sure.
A little kid snatched it from her.
I noticed there's several people here tonight from my church since it was Cypress playing at halftime. So I'll be curious to ask them tomorrow if they had a good time tonight. They're still here. They haven't left. They're sitting over there in section 106. So they seem to be having a good time down there. Be curious to ask them tomorrow what kind of fun they had.
All right, well, Selena is lined up at the line of scrimmage.
So all that for nothing.
It doesn't look like the Rouxgaroux won a challenge, or I don't know if they even actually challenged. I'm very confused about the flag, but.
Oh, he dropped it. He knew he was fixing to get hit, and he did. John Williams from Delta State, he was pretty open, and he felt the presence of Maxie coming over. Maxie came over from Howard Payne University and put the pain on him. It was number 7 who came over and did that. All right, so that brings up a second down and 10 from the 14-yard line. You know, Chris, we seems like we said this all night. Oh! What a the ball's still loose. Recovered by the Rouxgaroux.
Recovered the ball at the 16-yard line to set up a 1st and 10.
They literally snapped that ball 14 feet over the quarterback's head, and it went back 22 yards to our 15-yard line and recovered by the Rouxgaroux.
What a play when you needed it most.
From the 14 to the 14.
Big, big, big turnover. And just what the Rouxgaroux needed. Now we need to punch this in.
Yes, very much so.
And we will be within 1.
Look at that. Well, they just took it off there. I was going to show you that the national TV view they had was a really cool shot of the field up there. So here we go, 1st and 10 from the 14. A chance to cut the lead down even more. 34-24, 14 minutes to go in the ball game. The crowd is getting
crowd is getting riled up in there yelling for Larry.
Oh, gosh, we weren't ready. Larry was not ready, but Larry, after it bounces off his face mask chest.
Looks like he's going to get a gain of about 4, though.
Yeah, Larry was not looking. Larry was looking at everybody saying Larry. And next thing you know, he had the ball hit him in the chest. So These kids are fired up, especially these kids over in Section 105 and 106.
Oh, yeah. They need to be honorary Rouxgaroux members for life.
And they're getting the kids on the other side. Look, even your mother-in-law is getting fired up over there. Got the howl going.
We have started something. There are more. Every time I turn around, there's different kids now with their clothes off.
It's crazy. They have lost control. But you know what? It's great. This is the most spirited crowd I've seen this year.
Big run by Richard. I mean, he just put his head down and said, "You are going to have to stop me."
Yeah, he put his helmet right in the chest of Steven Matina, the 6'6", 345 defensive lineman from the University of Nebraska at Kearney. It'll bring up a third down at about 70. I don't think he gained much, but, I mean, he laid the lumber down.
Gain of about 3 or 4.
Oh, okay, now they marked that. You're right.
So it's going to be a third and manageable, third and about 4.
I don't think they're asking if Johnson. I hadn't seen Johnson Furniture in the house tonight.
Well, Stillman Johnson had a child this week. So
he
shout
did?
out.
That's pretty impressive.
Shout out to the Johnsons as they welcome a new baby boy or girl.
Lisa
I'll be
Johnson,
honest with you, I have no idea.
Lisa Johnson just to be a grandparent again. Uh-oh. Yeah, they came on the delayed blitz, and they ate him up.
So that's going to be a loss of about 10 on the sack of Larry Mooten right there. That's going to bring up a 4th down. Really unfortunate we are not able to do anything with this big turnover that we got.
Yeah. We need something big right here. They came with the delayed blitz right there, the linebacker.
Now we're only down by 10, so the question is, I mean, we're not going to do it.
We're not going to do it, but yeah.
Do you go for a field goal and try to only have a 1-score game?
You would think, but this is so untraditional football. I guess they figure you don't win with field goals.
Well, you don't win on turnovers either.
That's true. Oh, there's a hold right there.
Wide open. Touchdown!
Did he get in? No, they're going to say he's out of bounds at the 5, 4.
Yeah.
But they've got a flag thrown.
Because the player took his helmet off.
So we will have the first down at the 4, and then
half the distance to the goal.
I can't tell who that was that took his helmet off. I think it's Travis Taylor, but I'm not 100% sure. I think that's 40, Chris. Can you tell?
Yes, Travis Taylor.
From Murray State, the defensive linebacker pulled his helmet off and got the flag. What a catch.
It was just barely a first down anyways, but thanks to the penalty.
It will definitely be one now. That was Richard who made that catch.
Yes.
The running back out of the backfield made a nice, went up in the air, made that catch.
What a play.
Down.
What a play. And just when I was starting to be all doom and gloom, man, I wish we could have done something with this.
I know. You were like, well, I wish we'd have done something because we sucked. And you. So, Chris, say that about this next one, too. You know, that's kind of like during the Parkway football season this year, Chris had gotten to where we need a turnover. And Chris was getting pretty good there for a while. Whatever he called would actually happen.
Yeah.
And so we need to do the opposite here, I guess.
All right, let's see what the call is.
Uh-oh. All right, there was so much going on right there. I'm not real sure what. From what I understand, I think we had a personal foul.
There was an unsportsmanlike, or a personal foul against the Rouxgaroux, an unsportsmanlike, and now they're going to the boot camp to review.
They're going to review the play. I guess they're reviewing the catch here. And our producer left, so if our cameraman down there can hear me, try to get in on that right there and see what they're looking at.
Got it.
But we can't change it up here. I don't know how to change it up here. I don't know what camera that is. Oh, there it is. Challenge cam right up there. It's right there above your blues. Go down some more. Go down. Right there above the blue line.
I was trying to get the replay.
Can we not show that? Go. After all that, somehow I think we got a first down.
Somehow we got a first down after all of that.
And I think there must have been a fan of the Dallas Bulls sitting close to us because he just yelled out something about Bulls up here. So after all that, there's a first down for the Rouxgaroux, but we're farther back than we were.
Yeah, we're on the 17-yard line.
So got the first
I don't know
down.
how. I don't really understand the rule book here, but.
Look at these kids that are on the big screen. Kids are having a blast, y'all. There are kids dancing everywhere in here.
And then I got two that are over here running laps.
Yeah, you got two running laps over here. They're just trying to make sure they wear themselves out for tonight. Hey, that means they'll sleep tonight.
We can only hope. Oh, they're still going. I don't think Mom realizes how far away they've gotten.
She's not paying. She's looking up at the big screen.
No, they're going back. All right, so Rouxgaroux are back on the field.
Did they come down a row? I think they came down a row, Chris.
Mooton's going to keep it. That is going to be almost
a first down.
Almost
Gets inside
a first
the
down.
10. Gets down probably about the 18. The 8. Needs about a yard.
So that's going to be a 2nd and 2, 2nd and 1.5.
All right, so here we are, 10:41 to go. Second down from the 18-yard line. Need a yard for a first down.
Or with the clock winding down the way it is, let's go ahead and punch this into the end zone.
Yeah.
Because we still are going to be down a score.
Nice touchdown!
Touchdown! Rouxgaroux! What a catch. That almost went through his hands. That was number 10, Jordan Barton, 180-pound, 6'1" wide receiver from Western Colorado.
Yeah, he kind of double caught it, and he almost ran out of room when he double caught it, but he got it, spun around, and they slammed him into the wall, but touchdown Rouxgaroux to cut it to 34-30 extra point.
I think
pending.
they're going for 2 here.
I think you have to go for 2 here, to be honest with you.
They're going,
We have not made an extra point tonight, so.
Yeah, they're going for 2.
Hey, I hate to say this, Chris, but we've missed 4 extra points and we're down by 4. So,
yeah, honestly, they make this, you're only down by 2. You miss it, you're only down by 4.
Yeah.
You still have to score another point, another touchdown regardless.
Right.
So, I like the call here to go for 2 because maybe you could put yourself in a position to hit a field goal if you need it.
Or if you have to, you can get a safety to tie it because we did actually see a safety last week.
We did, but they need to hurry up with 6 seconds left on the play clock. Snap is good.
It's not going to go. Nope.
And
He's
Mooton
down.
is going to go down.
He will go nowhere. So the extra point is stopped. So once again,
down by 4.
This is another situation where special teams has hurt us in a ball game.
Yeah, because, if we don't miss 4 extra points, this is a tied ball game right now. But with 8:50 left to play, I hate to say it, but you need the defense to show up for Louisiana Rouxgaroux one more time.
One more time. I don't know what they're doing about something about the seats, but I hope they're not fixing to play musical chairs again. Is this the putting one? Which one is this?
That was going to be in the fourth quarter, so maybe it is.
Yeah, here it is. They're putting. Got the putting competition coming out.
It's getting a little warm in here.
Well, and they're playing the song. It's getting hot in here. Maybe they should take off all their clothes. And they have actually done that here. So
we have actually taken our clothes off.
Yes. Not Chris and I, but
no.
Everybody, every other male in this place.
Should
under
we?
the 8. No.
No? Okay.
Probably not, Chris. That could.
You think we would lose our contract if we did that?
We might. We might get fined for the week and lose our pay.
Well,
our free 90 free.
Our
would
free
be
90 free.
All right, Chris. This is a 5-yard putt. Could you make this?
No.
It's 15 yards. 15 feet. It's a 15-footer. Got to get it through the mouse hole. Here we go. Oh, okay. She never took her, and she missed it.
How do you miss when you cheat?
Yeah, she cheated and still missed it. Man.
That was rough to watch.
Yeah, that was. That looked like you when you drove the green the other day. This girl thought she was driving.
She almost drove that same 320-yard green.
Yeah, if I'm that guy behind her, I'd be watching out because she pretty much reared back like she was driving off the third tee.
Yeah, I'm glad to know I'm not the only one who is terrible at putting.
Yeah, matter of fact, Chris, they might putt better than you.
They might. Although I will tell you, me and Courtney went to the Chasing Aces putting experience, and I did get 3 hole-in-ones.
All right, since you're talking about that, how is the new putting experience since they changed the course out? There's a one. Oh.
They have, yes, Chasing Aces has changed the putting experience, made it a little bit easier. It was tough, man.
It was tough. I really liked it, but it was a tough.
It was tough. It's they have made it a little bit more manageable. Like I said, I got 3 hole-in-ones, and I'm not even a great putter. Putting is clearly the worst part of my golf game, and so if that tells you anything about.
I'm going to tell you, I went and played several times, and I think it was number 10. I had to take the 5 every time. Because I think it was 10 where it was up the hill, and if you missed it, it came back into the sand trap every time. You had to make it or it was going to come roll back to your feet. I never made that putt.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I think Courtney got 1 or 2 hole-in-ones too. So.
I need to go back and play. I really enjoy going to play the putt experience, but haven't done it in a while. I need to go back out there and do it.
Yeah, it's perfect weather right now. It's right before it gets way too warm.
Yeah, wait. Now, tell me real quick, how are they doing it where I see in a upcoming kick is up against the wall at the 4, and we finally made nice coverage and took them down at the 12. Now, I see where at the driving range you can play the back 9 of the one of the courses. How do they do that? They tell you where the hole's supposed to be and you aim that direction?
Yeah. So if you go and they have multiple courses on their little computers that they have out there, and it'll tell you which flag you're supposed to be aiming at.
Ah, gotcha.
So me and the producer went out there a couple weeks ago. And we played Pebble Beach, and it was a good time.
Which Pebble Beach I believe is the one that's going to be in the tournament, correct?
Yes.
So it's just one shot, though. It's not you're shooting 4 shots to try to get to.
Well, it's just like you're playing the hole. So you have a drive,
Okay.
You have a drive, and it tells you what flag you're supposed to aim at, where to get to a certain point.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
So that flag will be the fairway.
Correct.
Gotcha. Your second shot, it might be a different flag, which would be a layup.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So Salinas on their first play runs it up the middle, gets a full 10 yards, first down.
Need a stop right here.
Yeah, we really need a stop. A big defensive play.
That's not what we needed.
No, another gush right up the middle, and he is going to.
He's trying to kill the clock. Good play. He gave himself up to kill the clock to take some more time off. He would have scored. He could have scored.
I think he could have too. Yeah.
But I think he was trying to make sure they continued to run.
It was a smart play because the clock is just going to continue to dwindle on down.
I mean, worst case, we got to hold him to a field goal or field goal attempt here. Go down by 2 scores is going to make it tough again.
It is. So need a big defensive play.
And there we go.
Bam, we stopped it there. So that is going to be a –
Chase with the big tackle up the middle.
That's going to be a loss of about 4 yards.
Yeah, the captain, Chase Baker, comes in and stops the running back for a loss.
So big play by number 69, Chase Baker. All right, need another one of those. It is 2nd and goal.
He got through that hole.
He did, and he is going to
score.
That's it. Touchdown.
Man, he fought through the tackle and just got in. I mean, we had him, just could not bring him down. They are some chippy people over there. They're talking. Oh, they're giving high fives to each other now.
Is that what they're doing?
I guess. They're asking, where is it at right now? They're hooping it and wanting to know where it's at. So, 6:03 to go, 40-30. You know, when this game at the beginning of the first half, I would have never thought we'd have held them to 40, to be honest with you.
Well, I'll tell you what, Keith. Looking at Salinas' previous games, week 1, they blew a team out 61-0.
Wow.
Week 2, 60-22. Week 3, 48-42. So that was a little closer one. Week 4, 40-34. Week 5, they lost 46-47. Last week, they lost to the number 1 team in the league, the Southwest Kansas City Storm. They lost 27-26.
Wow.
And right now, we've held them to 41. So, really, we have, other than that game last week against the Southwest Kansas Storm, they have been scoring well above the 41 that they have currently.
Oh, yeah.
So I do think that is
that shows a lot for this defense right here, yes.
Yeah, and look, I mean, this is definitely a high-scoring team, and last week that was a slugfest between the Salinas Liberty and the Kansas City Storm.
Yeah, that would sound like that was a defensive battle between the top 2 teams.
26-27.
I would say the people – oh, goodness gracious. Was that D2 that snatched that up?
Yeah.
No, that was Levante Hall.
Levante Hall,
Levante Hall took it like he was a shortstop and hit it on the run and got it back down inside the 15-yard line. They tried a little squib kick.
And that time, it really backfired on him.
Yeah, Levante Hall caught that ball almost at full speed.
Because with 5:39 left to go, Rouxgaroux is in prime position for a quick score here.
And really need a quick score, to be honest with you. Nice return by Levante Hall right there. So bringing up first down from the 13-yard line. Rouxgaroux is going to try to cut the lead to 1 score again. Here's the snap. He's got a guy across the middle. He missed him. Comes back to his secondary receiver. Gets inside the 5.
Big
down
catch.
to the 3, down for a first down.
Big catch. Is that number 10, Jordan Barton again?
Yes, that was Barton who had the touchdown a while ago.
Yeah, big catch. He has come in clutch tonight. So that is going to set up a 1st and goal on the 2-yard line.
He had the first crossing route, he had an open guy, and then Barton came right behind him on a crossing route. And
QB keeper right here, watch. Larry.
Oh, he gives it to Richard. Richard is stopped immediately.
Loss of about 2 yards.
Yeah.
So that's going to set up a 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. I'd like to see that play where they did the high motion receiver, faked it to Richard, and Larry kept it and ran it in for a touchdown. I like that play.
All right, here we go. 4 minutes to go. Better do something. We got 5 seconds.
Oh, big man touchdown! What a play, a shovel pass to the offensive lineman, big number 77, King Tut with the big boy touchdown.
That was 88.
Was it 88?
Yeah, but I don't know how do you throw it to the offensive lineman?
I don't see a flag.
They're talking about it. Did he announce he was an eligible receiver?
Oh, there is a flag. Yeah, that's going to be illegal touching.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It didn't. That was kind of a panic moment there. Big man had an opportunity to score. And
let's listen for the call. Yeah. Five-yard penalty and a loss of a down, so it's going to be 3rd down.
Yeah, that was Moton kind of panicked just a hair there. The play was never seemed to get ready to go because they were on the last second to get it off, and then just never looked like the right play. And he did a little shuffle pass to the big man, which was a nice catch by the big man.
It was a nice catch.
He was excited about it too.
I was excited about it.
So 3:35 clock running.
Yeah, this is, again, special teams is going to cost this Louisiana team this dub right here. I mean, they are just in every single game.
Yeah, I don't know how to. Oh, somebody.
There it is. There's a flag. They're going to get pass interference. That is going to be an automatic 1st down.
No, I don't think so. It's going to be it's a holding on us.
No, I think it's holding. Oh, it is a holding on us.
I'm sorry, Chris.
So that's going to back us up 10 more yards.
Yeah, we're just going the wrong direction now. Matter of fact, we're farther back than where we got the ball for the kickoff.
Yeah, we're going to be almost in midfield. 3rd down.
And just then, both the running back and the quarterback were not on the same page, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he threw that ball behind him.
He was expecting him to go to a post, and he did not do it.
So 3rd and goal from the 19-yard line.
.310 left to go in this ball game. Got him across the middle. A little behind him.
Man, and number 10, Jordan Barton, wasn't even looking for the ball, but that was the intended receiver, and he had him. He was wide open.
Yeah, he threw it way behind him. Ridley almost made that catch on here you go, Chris. Here's your favorite.
4th down, and we're getting loud. We're getting everybody loud when we have 4th and goal from the 19-yard line.
Ridley almost made that catch. I don't know if you noticed that after it got tipped around. Ridley dove back, and he dove for it and couldn't quite make the catch.
All right, 4th down, 4th and goal. Have to get a touchdown here or this game is over. And whoever has that air horn should never be allowed back in the stadium. He's got a guy. No, overthrew number 0, Richard.
Our cameraman had the ball, and he gave it back.
The first Sobo Live crew person to catch a ball.
Yes. First Sobo Live crew guy to catch a ball, and he gives it back. Can you hear me down there? You gave the ball back. You're supposed to keep that. He looked at me. He must have heard me.
He heard you. My goodness.
We've been trying all year to get a ball.
I think this is going to be game, Keith.
I think so, too.
41-30.
People are starting to a couple people starting to leave, but you're still not the mass exodus that we've seen in the past.
No, 2 minutes and 11 seconds to go. Salinas has the ball, first and 10. Turnover on downs on the Rouxgaroux, and again,
clock's winding.
This game would be much closer had we had 4 more points on the board, thanks to those missed field goals.
Yeah.
So, again, special teams is going to cost Rouxgaroux another game. I think they'd probably be ranked 1 or 2 if they had any of these games.
Yeah, it really.
They lost by thanks to special teams.
Yeah, special teams. We've said it week in and week out. Special teams has hurt them, and maybe that's a growing thing. Maybe that's the hardest thing to get to come around is special teams.
Well, it seems to be one of the hardest things to get an NFL team to have is a good special teams unit. And so I can imagine it's probably harder for these lighter leagues.
And most people really think that special teams is just kind of but special teams makes a huge difference.
Oh, for sure. Well, we can look at the Pueblo game that the Rouxgaroux lost. We can look at what's the other big one that they lost?
You could even count the Bulls game.
Yeah, the Bulls game. You look at these games, and that is the difference between the Louisiana Rouxgaroux is currently sitting 1 and 5, 1 and 6.
What the first real game of the year? Remember, we lost that one because the guy that was doing the drop kicks missed every one of them. And matter of fact, he got asked to leave after that one.
Yeah, and so you look at it, and that's the difference here. And so they're going to fall to 1 and 7, but they very well could be
4 or 5 win team for sure.
4 or 5 win team, which right now would get you to be at the top of this league and in the playoffs. So,
because correct me if I'm wrong, that first game either went into overtime or they scored on the last play of the game.
Yeah. It went into overtime. They lost in overtime.
Right. So, so that would if we make one of the drop kicks, we talked about that the whole time. We don't even go into overtime.
So the good thing, so we're 1 and 4, so we're going to drop to 1 and 5. The good news is we are playing Omaha, the Omaha Beef next week.
Omaha Beef.
They are quite possibly worse than us. They suck.
Are they going to – do they have Peyton Manning out there doing their calls going, Omaha, Omaha, Omaha?
They do not. And the best part about it is we play them twice. We end the season with Omaha Beef.
Really?
So we are playing one of the worst teams in the league next week. Then we have to travel to that Southwest Kansas Storm, which that is going to be a slobber knocker. They are the number 1 team in the league. They are 7-0. They are undefeated.
So what you're telling me is we're going to upset the number 1 team. We're going to slobber knock them.
Well, I don't know if you remember, Keith, but we played Southwest Storm right here in this building, and it was a 1-score game.
Actually, I don't remember that, Chris, because remember I was not here.
You
for that
were not
game.
here. Me and Eric Newman called that game.
Shane
right.
and I had to miss that game because we were out of town.
So I mean, that could be a sneaky win that Louisiana Rouxgaroux could go to Kansas and win that. I'm not counting on it, but
Right.
we do have Omaha beef, so we could theoretically see ourselves in a situation where we're 3-5 ending the season.
I'm going to say this also. I don't know if people realize this, but the Rouxgaroux do play in the best stadium in this league.
Oh, by far.
By far.
Every time I've spent most of this season down on the sidelines.
Right.
This game and that Southwest Kansas game, I was up here. I've spent most of the season down on the sidelines, and I've talked to the players, and all of them say, by far the best stadium. They play in convention centers and very small arenas. And while it's cool because it's more intimate than what you get here, the visiting teams love coming to the Brookshire's Grocery Arena.
Yeah,
they have thoroughly enjoyed it.
This is a top-notch facility, and the producer said, and the people here are super nice too. Also, have helped them out tremendously. But yeah, and it's a great thing that we play here. It also can be a little bit of a downfall because it makes it look like there's less people here because this thing holds 9,000 people.
Yeah.
So it also makes it look like there's fewer people here, and it costs a little bit more money.
I will tell you what, that Pueblo game, at the time Pueblo was the #1 team in the league when we played them, and they had 500 people in their stadium for that game, and we have consistently had 2,000 plus sitting here in the Brookshire's Grocery Arena. So all in all, we are driving the traffic to the games better than any of these other teams. You're right. It just looks a lot emptier because it's such a big facility.
I mean, think about if this crowd was in a 1,000-seat arena.
Mm-hmm.
You would really feel like it was packed.
Yeah.
And
maybe that's the thing. Maybe if we're going to keep Louisiana Rouxgaroux in Bossier City, which I hope we do, maybe they should look at the Civic Center or a smaller, more intimate arena.
Yeah. Can they put it would they fit in the Civic Center?
Oh, yeah. Oh, this field would easily fit in the Civic Center.
Would it be high enough?
They would have no bleachers, so it would all be field suites and more intimate.
Now, you're just throwing that out there. That hasn't been something that's been discussed.
Has been zero things that have been discussed. I just had that idea while we were sitting here talking. There's no breaking news.
That's a great idea, though, Chris.
I've been pushing as a Bossier City councilman for a big multi-purpose indoor sports facility, and I've always said I think the Civic Center could be converted to that. So maybe we test that theory out.
As a sitting police
That's
juror,
going to be a touchdown.
As a sitting police juror, maybe we could always try to find something that could work. The two could work together. Chris and I are just making stuff up here, by the way.
Now we're in fantasy land.
Chris and I are making stuff up. Please, nobody repeat that. The jury and the city are talking about doing a
arena
together. So, yeah, once again, that's just mine and Chris's idea. That is not something that's in the works. So, everybody don't. Did he miss that?
I think they're going to give it to him.
They gave it to him. All right, so 48-30 with 57 seconds to go. This game is going to look like a blowout, but it's actually closer than what the score is going to indicate here.
Oh, yeah, much closer because Louisiana easily could have another 2 scores, 3 scores. Couple costly mistakes on 4th down. 4th and short, except for that last 4th down conversion where they were on the 19-yard line at 4th and goal.
Right.
That was the biggest turnover. But defense had 2 turnovers, so that was good for Louisiana Rouxgaroux. They capitalized on both of those turnovers. Just special teams, and then the offense just really not clicking when you needed it to.
Yeah, like you and I talked earlier, this is still a new team. We're used to winning. We want to win, and I gotta say, shouldn't say we're used to winning, but I'll say we're used to winning.
Yeah.
Because, the Parkway that you and I do on weekly basis, they win a lot of football games. So, yeah, we are used to winning. But look at this. Look at the teenagers down there. 57 seconds left to go, and they're
still having a good time.
There's more people in here right now down by 18, and there were here this late in the game when we were tied a couple weeks ago.
Big special teams play would be nice. Not going to get it. 47 seconds left to go. I guess this would be a good time to tell people that the Louisiana Rouxgaroux are about to be on the road for a couple weeks. They will be back in the Brookshire's Grocery Arena to round out their season on May 30th against the Omaha Beef. That'll be the last game of not only the Rouxgaroux season, but the NAL season and of the NAL regular season, as they prepare for the postseason. But it does not look like your Rouxgaroux are going to make it to the postseason.
You know what? I would say this. If the NAL was smart, and I shouldn't say they're not smart, but I would have their championship game in this arena.
Yeah.
I mean, look, you couldn't ask for a better arena to have your championship game in. I don't know if they normally do it.
I think they probably do it
at the home stadium.
At the home stadium of one of the teams, I would assume, the highest seed.
Right. But look at this. You could have a premier place to have your championship.
Yeah, for sure. And this is probably also a good time to tell folks that of course, we don't do the away games. They don't pay us enough to travel with the team to Omaha and to Kansas City.
It'd be nice if they did, wouldn't it?
It would be nice. But this probably is also going to be the last simulcast of Sobo Live this season, barring anything crazy happening. The producer's probably going to be out of town and unable to have us up and running for that May 30th game.
And you and I aren't smart enough to figure out how to hook all this stuff up.
So if that's the case, if tonight is our last broadcast, we will be back in September for Friday Night Lights at Preston Crownover Stadium, watching your Parkway Panthers.
And Chris and I were talking about we're ready for some Parkway Panther football. We'll have a spring game coming up here pretty soon. But, yeah, if this is our last game that we get to do this year, I've had a great time.
Yeah.
Chris, I've enjoyed it. It's been a blast, you and I and Shane and Wes. Wes has done a tremendous job. But, as usual, we've had a great time. We're learning. We've got to do some different things. So, thank y'all for joining us on that. If this is our open in the corner, but goodness, I think he was throwing that out to the bar.
Well, and I tell you, look, I know this wasn't exactly what we advertised to the fans of what we would be doing.
And that's not our fault, though.
Week one, the NAL decided that they were going to throw a wrench in a lot of our plans. And so we've made it work with what we can do. We hope that during this offseason we're able to work with the NAL, work with the team, and have a better, more enjoyable product for next year.
Yeah, and you're right. That we got after week one, we got thrown a wrench that we were not prepared for, and because the whole thing was set up that we would show the replays, we would show certain things so we could be more interactive.
Yeah.
Well, long story short, something they weren't happy because we accidentally showed more than 3 seconds. Literally, it was about 3 seconds of their first game.
Yeah.
And they banned us from showing anything for the rest of the year. So they actually just wanted us off completely, from what I understand, but they allowed us to at least do it the way we're doing it right now. So I know we promised something bigger. Oh, you had him across the middle. You had him across the middle.
Yeah, he's going for the fences here.
Yeah, but if he would have hit D2 right there, D2 would have scored. So in a sense, we have to apologize about that for a little bit, but we've made the best of it, and I think we've had fun doing it.
Oh, we've had a blast. I mean, look, I've had some of the most fun I've had walking around the sidelines, interacting with people. Our technology hasn't always worked, but look, we're learning our capabilities. We do high school football where we're in a press box, and we don't have to cast a camera and a microphone from across a gigantic stadium, and so we've learned a lot along the way as well. It has been
an ultimate learning experience, and Wes and you have done a great job getting this thing set up every week. It is.
I take no credit.
No, they're going to say he was incomplete. He went out of the stadium.
And the fan ripped the ball out of Colbert's hand.
Look at the man giving it away to a little kid,
Colbert
too.
is arguing that he caught it, and he did.
Yeah, he actually dropped it when he came out. But
and
that was a heck of a catch by Colbert.
The players are pissed at the old man for stealing the ball out of Colbert's hands.
Because if he comes up with the catch,
it's a touchdown.
It's a touchdown.
So that old man just cost Colbert the touchdown.
But that's okay. He gave it the ball
unintentionally.
Yeah,
he was having a good time,
and he gave the ball to a little kid after he caught it. So that's what's the most. Look at that little kid. He's hugging the football too. That kid's probably 3 or 4 years old, and the older gentleman who caught the ball gave it to the little 3-year-old, and he was over there hugging it like it was his baby.
Yeah.
And now he's giving it to his bigger brother, and his bigger brother is taking it away from him and is walking away.
We
look at the smiles on their faces.
Thoroughly enjoyed calling our Parkway Panthers, and look, we got a pretty exciting football season. The schedule's been dropped.
Matter of fact, we've got 16 seconds to talk about that. We're going to have the #1 quarterback in the nation.
Yes.
On our show, Week 1. Playing against Parkway.
It's going to be
coming back to the old man again. He doesn't bother to try to catch this one. So what? And unfortunately, what we're going to have to do, because we are now members of
NFHSA,
I think.
NFHSA.
National Federation of High School Sports or something like that. We have got picked up by them last year, so we will have to charge for that game.
We will.
Now, what we're going to do, because we don't like charging, we've always done this for free for our community. I think we're going to charge $1.
$1.
$1 to get the game. Just because that's something we have to do is we have to charge a little bit now. So we're going, and Wes and you and and Shane, we talked about it. We were going to try to keep it as low as we can.
Yeah.
So $1, you get to see the #1 quarterback in the nation.
It's going to be great. And
there will be people watching from everywhere just because he is the #1 quarterback in the nation. Remember when we had Terrace Marshall, who was the #1 wide receiver in the nation playing for Parkway? There were people going to his games. When we went up to play Pulaski, and he was hurt, there was several people who were like, is Terrace Marshall even here? And he didn't even travel in that game.
Yeah.
They were there to see him even though he was hurt.
Yeah.
So this kid that's the #1 quarterback in the nation will be playing at Parkway, and we will be televising that game.
Yeah, it'll be a fun game. It's going to be a fun Parkway football season. Definitely looking forward to it. So barring anything crazy happening, we will not be here on May 30th, but your Louisiana Rouxgaroux will. Come to the box office and buy your tickets. It'll be $20 to get in. Everybody had a great time tonight. This was the best crowd we've
had all year,
all season.
And they stuck around. That's what amazes me. 18-point game. Rouxgaroux's lost by 18, but they stuck around and had fun all the way to the end of it. Now, Chris, you said, and I know Wes is trying to get us off the air. I'm trying my best, Wes. So real quick. You and I will be here.
We will be here.
The Sobo Live. Might not have the Sobo Live here.
Might not. We might figure something out. We might not. But the Louisiana Rouxgaroux will be back here in the Brookshire Grocery Arena May 30th. Make plans. That it's not Memorial Day. It's the weekend before. So make plans to be here. And we look forward to seeing you What are you pointing at?
Opening night on May 16th. Is there a soccer league that we're getting at Airline Stadium?
There is. There is a big soccer league that's coming here. I saw actually the head coach earlier. I'll get some information to Wes to put out on the Sobo Live social media. But yes, we do have a professional soccer league that is here in Bossier City.
So I guess we're going to be doing soccer here from here on out.
We might be doing soccer too. So
we got to learn a new sport.
All right, for everybody, just for Keith and Chris and Wes, this whole Sobo Live crew, Shane, who couldn't be here tonight, live from the Brookshire's Grocery Arena. We hope you have a good night. We will see you on May 30th. Until then,
peace.
In South Bossier, community still matters. And that's exactly what you'll find at Bonvenu Bank. Right off Jimmy Davis Highway near the bridge, Bonvenu Bank offers personal service you can count on. Whether you're opening a checking account, financing a new home or vehicle, or growing your local business, their team is ready to help you move forward with confidence. Local decisions, local people, real relationships. Visit Bonvenu Bank in South Bossier today at 1600 Jimmy Davis Highway or call 318-747-7626 to get started. Bonvenu Bank, banking built around our community.
When you're away, your dog deserves more than just a kennel. At Red Rover in Bossier City, your pup gets a full day of fun, care, and attention from a team that treats every dog like family. From dog daycare and boarding to professional grooming and training, Red Rover gives your best friend a safe place to play, socialize, and relax. Located on Stockwell Road, our spacious facility is designed so your dog can stay active, happy, and cared for while you're away. Call Red Rover today at 318-741-3322. That's 318-741-3322. Red Rover. Send your pup on over.
Looking for top-notch asphalt and concrete paving in Northwest Louisiana? Look no further than Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, your trusted paving contractor since 1968. From driveways to parking lots, there's no project too large or small for Bowman's to handle. Ready to transform your property? Call 318-742-8100. Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, where experience meets innovation. And your paving needs become our priority.
In Northwest Louisiana, the biggest moments in local sports don't belong to big networks. They belong to the community. That's where Sobo Live comes in, broadcasting the games, the highlights, and the stories that matter most to our hometown teams. From Parkway Panthers to the Louisiana Rouxgaroux, if it matters to local fans, it's on Sobo Live. Friday nights, big plays, unforgettable moments. Sobo Live. Local sports, live coverage, real community. YouTube, Facebook. Watch live and subscribe today. Visit us on the web at sobo.live.
In South Bossier, community still matters, and that's exactly what you'll find at Bonvenu Bank. Right off Jimmy Davis Highway near the bridge, Bonvenu Bank offers personal service you can count on. Whether you're opening a checking account, financing a new home or vehicle, or growing your local business, their team is ready to help you move forward with confidence. Local decisions, local people, real relationships. Visit Bonvenu Bank in South Bossier today at 1600 Jimmy Davis Highway or call 318-747-7626 to get started. Bonvenu Bank, banking built around